Flat of British, Martin Liedtke speaking. Yay. We are live. Right, that happened all of a sudden. Good to see you guys. Flat thumbs, double flat thumbs plus. Double flat thumbs plus with bells on. Double flat thumbs plus with double flat thumbs plus with bells on twice. That's a lot of flat thumbage, guys. You're feeling really flat thumbaged. So, there's Mellage in the house. Nice frontage, Matt. Yeah, I'm literally fucking char grilled. Yeah, I'm burnt face, man. Yeah, the sun went from as weak as piss, okay, to absolutely boiling hot scorcho overnight. It's really strange. So yeah, I get that quick. Somebody sent in my comment yesterday, which tickled me pink, of how fucking bullshit people are in times of Armageddon. But, you know, I guess, like, karma sorts all that out. As it will my thumbs down, as I witnessed earlier. You got a shadow creeping up around you. So, said that I find your wonky glasses too much to watch and too much to look at. So I blocked the fucker. I like my wonky glasses. I like things not like them. Yeah? It's how I am. Yeah, big fucking chunk of fucking Jack Duckworth sticky tape on my glasses. Why? Because you don't like it, is why. Anyway, I'm so happy today. So yeah, good news day. The book has arrived. It is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Nothing like this. As far as I can make out, reading it back to myself, pretending I'm someone else, trying to do the existential bit, you know, to get an. Because I got basically the first copy there, as you can see, is the first print. Okay, but you can get it today on Amazon. You'll see that linked up pinned on top of this chat feed. Anyway, so I thought to myself, well, being as, you know, the internet worm, and the information in this is enough to completely change this paradigm. I'm thinking to myself, because it's not about the fucking money. This is about a greater fucking truth, guys. Now, I'm not reaching enough people. The message is clear in there that I'm frustrated. I'm not reaching enough people with this message. Okay, guys? And this has the potential to wake millions. Now, I can't imagine anybody, unless they've been hit violently with a stupid brush, okay, not being able to realize that it's all lies after reading this book. You know, I start with the Tavistock Institute. I explained to you how this is, the world is a stage, and how all of this fucking Truman Show, which I will show you a bit of now, which is mind-blowing again, which has some usage in this, is carried out by the controllers. Nothing new is under the sun. History is repeated over and over and over again. To my mind, I've been doing this for years. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt, guys. I say it, I think it, fuck me, do I feel it. So I know it's true. Okay? This book, it's mind blow. So I'm like quite gobsmacked the thing actually went through. The first one got chucked back by the editor, but after a little touch up, get back, I got accepted. And I'm thinking, maybe it's because I blow smoke up everybody's ass in it. Because I'm in the camp that I do not, you know, do opposition. Okay, I even mention in the beginning of the book the fact that I really don't like the opposition that has been constructed by powers that should not be, evil fuckers, with the flat earth and the globe believers narrative. Okay, because they're at fucking opposition, same as religions, same as countries. So we get rid of all borders, we get rid of all flags, because flags will just make countries turn on one another under order and fight one another in wars. So we won't be wanting any more of that in the future. Okay, it's all of it. Okay, so there it is. The holy first time you'll see these two together. These are the first two of the series, the Holy Grail of the Great Reset, and my first book, The Holy Grail of a Flat Earth, which is nowhere near as juicy as this book. This book's twice as fat and juicy of information. Okay, so we're going to have a little think about that and look at that later. It's very, very exciting. As I said, if you want to get your brain splatted, I'll give you a little idea, but I'll show you actually on the link is better. The type of stuff that's in you. Mellage. Do you know Mellage? Jazz Soldier. She is in this. And Lee, do you know who Lee is? Lee, Flat Earth British subscriber channel. Ever heard of him? Troublemaker, he is. Anyway, he's in it as well. UAP, autodidactic, and I shout out a fuckload of flat earthers who actually dig. Okay, that are in it as well. But I do wash my hands with the whole thing so far and just show everybody what is really happening. Because in this time, it has to be done, guys. And I can't imagine anyone else doing it than me. I couldn't trust anyone else to do it than me. Anyway, Hippie Shake, let's give you all some mad shouts. There's Lee. What have I done now? You haven't done fuck all, Lee. Just being you and your cheeky chops. We love you, Lee. We love what you do. Holy Grail Flat Earth, you're in page in the beginning. Okay, I'll tell you what he says. And Mel's there underneath it. Okay. Oh, well, I'll show you on there on the link anyway in a minute. Because it's a beautiful brave book. Is what it is. It's fantastic. Lovely, says our brother Steve Richards. I'm thinking I was doing this like mad fantasy thing in my head. I was having like this giant Flat Earth convention. I had this giant banner made with Flat Earth British on it. And I gave it to you, Steve. I was like, Steve, that's yours. And you took it away. Only none of this has actually happened except in my imagination. But even in my imagination, Steve, I was giving you shit. Okay? I was giving you my Flat Earth British banner. I don't know. This is because we are like one consciousness, I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm just going with it. Angela Baby Carson. Hiya, she digs my abs. Yeah, all right, whatever. Thumbage. Do you know why I don't? Because I don't drink alcohol, really. I don't bloat myself out. Plus, I look after myself, and I've never exercised a day in my life. That exercising shit's fucking bad for you guys, yeah? Make you all like weird and misshapen. You end up not being able to walk properly. Walking like you got piles. You seen all them weightlifters? Once they stop taking the drugs, see what happens to them fuckers. And they willy shrivel up. It's not a good scenario. I love the fam. We love the fam so much. Wow. If only I've had a family like this when I was younger. Actually, I was thinking that when my book came today, I was like, oh, if only my mother was here to, you know, see this, you know, and the first book. But in a way, I guess that she's looking down. In some sense, I feel that she knows. So that's good. Yeah, I can't say it won't happen. Brain anymore. Brian is fixed into my consciousness from now on. Okay. My Brian only has Brian thoughts. I cannot say Brian. It's only Brian. The other word's gone. I got rid of it from my consciousness. It's great. Big Kush, my herbs growing on Flat Earth. We love you, Big Kush. Grow them awesome epic herbs. Huey. David Jones, top man. Thank you, David Jones. Yeah, one thing this book really did, you know, bring home to me is how much, you know, that you need to fuck your ego off to even read it. You know, preconceived notions, oh, that is wonky, of how this place is, okay? And what you thought you knew, because at the end of the day, guys, what everything we thought we knew is not right. It's a lie. It's a huge, whopping, great fucking lie. How do you feel? It's just the most mind-blowing fucking thing, guys. All of it. Spinning watery ball. What the fuck are we standing on then? In fact, what's above us? In fact, what's below us? In fact, what are we breathing? In fact, what are we fucking anyway? Ghost in the Shell, guys. Andrea73 is here. And Regina is here. Kick them in the balls again. Oh, we can do a kick them in the balls game if you like. We'll have a game later. I really enjoy kicking in the balls. Although Jeremy Clarkson, like I said, Jazz is not in the kicking in the balls. Saying I'm really not having that. Yeah, we can have kicking in the ball game. Bollocks game. But only the ones, like, obviously I'll be policing it. So I'll just read every single one of them up. Anyway, I feel like Spartacus. Yeah, and me. Kick that fucking Persian down the well. Yeah, I'm a flat earther. Curve? What fucking curve? Oh, so sweet. There is Glenn in the house. Denise is in the house. Gary Ufelton. Hippie Shake. Ooh. JT's here. Pretty sure I was born. Prove it. Prove he was born. Got photos? Oh, he might have. Hey, Oliver, says yeah. Hey, Oliver, says Martin. We, the people, for the people, actually for the elites, because you're slaves, bitches. Yeah, somebody was banging on about the slave scenario to me the other day. The obvious by now, because I know how this shit works and goes down. Dialectic. Ever seen a fucking slave ship? No. They want to just scare them, make everyone hate one another. Oh, is it that? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. They want to make everyone hate one another with bullshit dialectics. Things that will last generation after generation that are that fucking evil. Fuck off, you bubbles. We all like one another, and we always fucking did. Do you know who we never liked? We never liked you lot. That ain't not the fucking truth. I love it when the fuckers come unstuck, and they certainly have. And they'll come unstuck. And by the time this year's out, they'll be fucking gone. They can't hold this fucking thing down any longer. Millions is waking up. And as I've said from the beginning, the only way to get this fucking moving is numbers. Numbers is key. We wake up as many people. Even if it's just a little, seed. The seed will grow, guys, to somebody in the street. Don't, volunteer it, because you don't want to get in any fights. They're all nuts these days. Just red pill where you can. I do. And I've always been doing it. So IR Fairies is here. Karios is here. Hippie Shake's here. Alex, who's a King Castle. Love to you, girl. Lady D. Come on, Brown Eyes. Love to you. Just me. Yip me. And Gareth Sure. Love to you too. Love to everybody. Capalosia Sure. Love to you too. Vivian. Vivianness. Jack. Davy Jack. Do you know Americans say Derby for Derby? It's weird, isn't it? And tomato for tomato. I don't know. It's just weird reality. Angela Babycaster said that. Eddie, good to see you. At Matters, good to see you, my friend, again. John Trotter. Glenn Sketches. And Juan, who's in the house somewhere. Juan, what are you? Pushkin, I have Fairy saying Dave, is your Wilkinson. So I've got stuff to share, which is very, 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 very interesting. I can assure you of that. And beautiful and educational. So, first things first. Drink a tea. So, yeah, this was just like an extra. I wasn't going to go live. I hadn't planned to. I was getting ready for my next vlog, which is just basically pulled together for this vlog, because I was dead excited about the new bookage, which we're going to be talking about in this vlog. And everything else in between. Okay, let's get underway. 360 odd of you watching. Epic. Share this out if you would. Brian is brain. Brain doesn't... You made me say it. And like, I don't say that colour that is a round fruit that hangs on trees in Spain. William of... Gone. I don't say that anymore. That is not in my reality. Okay. Just saying. 33. That one. Yeah. Anyway, who's that? Martin. I seen a Martin there. Martin Quinn. This is a Quinn Martin production. Streets of San Francisco. Quinn Martin production. Yeah. Maybe that's what the truth is of this place, guys. Maybe we all live on Carl Malden's nose. Yes, that's it. We all live on Carl Malden's nose, like the Who people. Tiny little civilization living in a... Ooh, not in a crater, but in a pore. In a port on Carl Malden's nose on the streets of San Francisco. A Quinn Martin production. Says Quinn Martin. Duck and cover. Good fucking advice. You got me addicted. Yeah, it was better than drugs. To looking at mud flooders. Yeah, because once you see them, as I explained in this book, right? It's like, picture you can see an elephant in your Brian. Can you see that elephant? Now, somebody's told you not to see it again. Yeah, it's impossible, isn't it? That's how it works with mud flooders. Once you see them, you can never unsee them. I'll show you some fantastic ones that got sent in from Alvidas this morning from Newcastle upon Tyne. Fucking 2 stories below street level, guys. 2 stories. That's brilliant. We have invincible thumbs right now, Matt. Where you at? Where am I at? I'm at a weird place in my reality. Don't even go there. Raki Barbie. Hello, dear. Valerie. Hello, sweetness. Congrats. Yeah, so people were saying, like, on Facebook and that day, that I should be popping the cork of champagne. Well, I wouldn't do that. So that's like elitist and it's alcohol. And I don't really feel like being drunk or any wooziness going on. I'll have a Goonie Bear instead to cheer myself up. But I was happy anyway. So I thought, well, it's no better way really to celebrate this because you're all in this. This is a great Flat Earth British think tank. You should get your mentions about 15 times in that book, guys. You lot. So I thought to myself, I'll celebrate with a fam. What else can I do? Murphy's, good to see you. Murphy's, I should say. I always say it's Murphy's. It's like weird Murphy's, but I get it. I get it. You got both books already? I think this is... I do. You can't. It only came out today. So I had a message, right, that they were taking all day, Amazon, to sort of basically review the book and put it through like they do with June the 1st with other books. And they said there was some problem. And for the first time ever, all the books never got released today. And they had to wait till like late afternoon, which apparently has never happened before, according to Amazon. So it was suggested that, hang on, is it because of my book? Or maybe. Sonia, good to see you, my friend. Sis, the truth, good to see you. Peter Bagshaw, so true, Dave W. Pushing into July now. Yeah, this year's going way too quick for my liking, guys. Flat sexual, that's new. Yeah, it's just we create new genres on Flat Earth British. Okay. Lindsay Ashcroft. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hiya, Lindsay Sweetness, epicness. God, I love all you lot. You're really brilliant, aren't you? Could we all in the same room hanging out? We had like really banging music on it. We could all have a dance. Do you want to dance? Hippie shake. Do you want to dance? Bro, nice. Want to dance? Anyway, you want to dance? Got to dance. I'm feeling funky. Okay, let's get it on. Because I'm pissing away the night here. No, I did have, and I have had. I have got. Ooh, we said Brian sexual. Hey, he's Brian sexual. So he's addicted to Flat Earth British. He's Brian sexual. Son of Overlook, my friend. Max is here as well. So yeah, what I have got is I started download until I lost memory the other day. 6,000 pictures from Flat Earth British. Thank you, Jenny. From my resource to share with you guys. So I added some music and I done like a post, but it ran out after 2.5 hours. So I'm guessing there's about 3,000-4,000 pictures. Okay, really juicy pictures. So I may be able to play that later, but it'll make the vlog a bit later. We'll have a vote later on. See how that goes. Okay, see how I go for time. So I got some good usage anyway to share in the meantime. I'm going to show you what's happening. Watching from Kentucky, Elizabeth. Oh, you're weird. If Brill that is, you're in Kentucky. I'm in Wales land. Cool. God, if when I was a kid, this would have been like fantastic. This would have been like, wow. I had a CB. I used to literally jump around my bedroom thinking it was the best thing ever, going, yes, yes. Because I talked to a lorry driver in Alaska. You know, this is the height of technology right now, I was thinking. Next, space. Oh, things change. CBs were fucking awesome, though, just to say. I did really love them. Yeah. I never used to go bucket mouth. 2020. Capalocious knows what I'm on about. Grats for the new book. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Virel. Forest Witch. Hello from Oklahoma as well. Escape Your Cage. Good one, good one. I just bought your book. Oh, thanks. Can't wait. Oh, you shouldn't be long, Amazon. No, they got this. This is all happening now. You can get it. It won't take long. So, promise you will enjoy it. Okay, it is a mind splat. I thoroughly loving every second of it. Okay, so it's the juicage, and rather proud of the way it's all turned out. Anyway, so let me just share screen, and we're going to look at some stuffage a second. Okay, starting with said book, which hopefully Amazon will start advertising and sharing for me better than they did the Flat Earth book, because I don't think they're really happy with that scenario, the Flat Earth. But you know, first chapter in this is the globe lie. So there it is. It's out today. Paperback, just 1p under 20 quid. They do that, don't they? Looking at the year Z020. That's our new thing for explaining the eye, or the missing 1,000 years, which we go into. Okay, and so I had a write-up of autodidactic. First chapter is globe liage, and there's a list of all our channels, which are quite a few. Although this Celtic Chronicles, Italian Chronicles, it doesn't really have any content or anything. So yeah, I'm cracking jokes. Let me just get down to the contents a second, and we will. Ooh, God, they give you quite a bit of a read for nothing. There, that's not bad. That is actually. Anyway, so Question the Narrative: High School Life is a write-up by Albino Gallipini, who is my counterpart in Italy and Flat Earth author as well. Yeah. Questioning the narrative, the globe lie, opening minds with questions, me as a flat earth. So I'll get quite personal and tear back my layers and expose thyself to you all, guys, not in a rude way. And the spiritual awakening, I don't think that the current spiritual awakening that's actually ongoing is being talked about in the context that this has, because usually it's always, oh, the coming awakening, not this shit's fucking going down, guys. Yeah. Because, you know, before it was always before. Time to revamp the system. Excellent, that is. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? What's it all about, Alfie? They can never stop the truth because we're here and it's out of the bag and too fucking late anyway. Tough shitski. Our souls know. And this is a good point, actually, because our souls certainly do know the truth of this place. This is why it's resonating so deeply with people who go into this subject. Okay, protesting people, piecing together the past, the Lord of Entropy, my intentions, timescales, a new dawn, the level of the lie, a whopper. So what's in it for me? I hope to wake up millions and basically save everybody. That would be epic. I would be very, 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 very happy forever and ever if that was the case. What do you want? What do you want? Selfish things? Stuff to make you happy? Or do you make certain personal sacrifices so that the greater whole can be happy? Weird question, that, but it's true in some cases. It's history of life. Okay, how ancient is ancient? What do you reckon, guys? It's not fucking very. Ancient civilizations, recent. Fucking A. Ancient technology, India, Arabia, the Americas, Europe, inner space. You want to know where the truth is? Look inside. Possible reset dates. Greenland theory, the power of Rome, Great Fire of London, the Last Crusade. History is a lie, castles and chandeliers, cowboys and Indians, the streets of San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production. Media is a lie, space is a lie, and the reset generation. 2 are the answers in architecture. Yes, I would, Coco. Nature of buildings, Asia, East and the Americas, Puma Punko in Eastern Ireland, Africa, built by giants. Like castles and star forts, empty cities, mental asylums, the vanished expositions, Brunel, train stations, ports and palaces, ancient clues, Quibbler compasses, electricity conductors, advanced energy, magnetic water, resonance, evidence of advanced high cultures. Are we going backwards? But yeah, entropy, nature's way, and destruction of humankind's way, rewriting history. And 3 is the art of apocalypse. I love this chapter. The Sutton Who Horde, Hieronymus Bosch, Giovanni Battista Peronesi, my favorite, Camille Flammarion, Gallagher Books, Decoding Music, and Artistic Clues. What the maps reveal, we look into the Buddhist map, the Kabawashi map of what is supposed to be 1,000 years ago, the Map of Monday, the Pierre Reese maps, the Azimuthal maps, Theatre of Sky and Earth, and Arab maps, and a cataclysm. How old is photography? Photography in the 1800s, three-legged horse and vanilla skies. Egypt, Time Life magazine, people, buildings, vehicles, air, sea, and land. And what is the true age of photography? Links to Freemasonry, a very peculiar discovery. That would be the airship over San Francisco, just for laughs. We'll have a little giggle. I do a little bit of humour, flat earth British style. Who are the major players? Nostradamus, was he a flat earther? The Bible Code, remote viewing, a little bit of remote viewing, greenhouse effect, timeline tweaking, controlled thinking, Henry VIII, Agincourt, and the song. Sabbatia and the 17th century Antichrist, Sabbatean movement, Christopher Wren, the Carnegies and the Astors, Rothschilds, Matters, fuck, King George III, New World Order, aliens, question mark, obviously. The Tale of Three Cousins, so we got Prince of Wales, King George V, Kaiser Wilhelm, and Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, my local area, and how do they reset history? Whoa, are you puffed out? Well, imagine reading it. And what part does Satan play betwixt the devil and the deep blue sea? Satanist dates and British disasters. So on specific Satanist dates, we have the Aberfan disaster, we have the Hillsborough disaster, we have the Lockerbie disaster, we have the Dunblane School massacre, and the Vatican archives. And what's hidden in the archives? Hitler and the Vatican. Pretty juicy, eh? Yeah, I know. Why are we always at war? A bloody good question, that. Did the Jesuits play both sides? Fuck yeah. 7 Years' War, Lisbon plagues, strange phenomena, the Ice Age, a species in amnesia, Indus Valley, lest we forget, the Peterloo Massacre, the Dresden War crime. That could be loads of brownie points with Germany. They love me there. Flags and nationalism. Not that I'm looking for brownie points, but I do love them. It is all to divide us. No more. Has to go. They're all bad people. They want us not liking one another. And we like one another, really, don't we? It doesn't give a fuck where you come from. I don't give a fuck. Myself, personally. Just saying. None of us should. Or even think about it. God, this place is nuts. Bombing all over the world. Local Cold War hoax, bunkers, LSD in Wales. A little chapter about Operation Julie right there. I've taken a favourite. Are we human guinea pigs? Fuck yeah. In human abilities, what was the bubonic plague hoax? Alchemy, hearts of gold, wigs, interesting, ritual, magic, and changes in consciousness. Himmler's castle, blood flag, the Essenes, 5G fasces, reset to bedlam, renaissance of resonance, mental illness linked to technology. But yeah, damaging our essence, memory of water, and your children's future. Well, we're going to be seriously fucked if we don't start waking people up. That is for definite, guys. Now's the time. It's all good and well hitting the streets by the fucking millions. Does everybody else in the like the mainstream fucking donuts to watch the telly know anything of it? Fuck no. So we need to get it out there, the word, so everybody starts, you know, any fucking front that we can do. Literature, fucking activism, books, videos, whatever the fucking thing we can do, we can do. We've got our people handing out flyers, doing whatever they can. So, Carla Red Pill, are you in chat? You got a little shout there for that link you done about 4 years ago about UNESCO owning every fucking thing. So you had a little shout in there as well. Stories of gentle giants. Yeah, they were gentle. Why destroy history? The Phoenician death cult and other evidence of Great Reset. History repeating itself? Well, yeah. Technology from another era, clues to our past in films. We'll look at some of that now. Reverse engineering technology, polar flipping, fashions, and products we buy. And 11, is there an answer? Our awakening, brave truthers, Martin's mindset, and spread the healing. Reset scenarios, station of creation. So what's the truth? And it is very, very thought-provoking book. And I'm sure this is going to help a lot of people to the road of healing as well. Emotionally, spiritually healing. Because that's what we want as well, guys. You want to have our heads fucked by all of that bullshit that's been put on us by bad people in the past, do we? Fuck no, we don't. It's a new day for us all. And I had this advert put out I showed you a couple of weeks ago. It is fantastic. Got a little video here, which is pretty shit hot. I can't put in the volume because it will echo with my microphone on, but it was really sweet. So now I'm going to do a little share now. I'm going to talk about Belgium. I'm going to talk about Brussels, home of the EU. Fantastic city. I've not been to Brussels myself, but I have been to, like, I don't know, Ghent, Bruges, Antwerp, umpteen times. But I never went that far inland to go to Brussels, but I would have loved to. So there's, no, look. Stop. You there? You there? Okay. Carla Red Pill, I see you there, sweetness. Yes, you're in this book as well. The proverbial wool is about to be totally obliterated eternally. And with new eyes and obvious in plain sight, we will once again align our senses. Be prepared. Best read while seating. Buckle in. Melanie Helen. Not bad, that, is it? So, nice chunk of amethyst. Holying up the Holy Grail bookage. So, yeah, now, because the last book, you know, got hacked, channel got taken down, so I couldn't really, you know, tell people about it, really. Not when my channel disappeared. I was down to 1 subscriber when my book was only a week old. You know, I was weeks old. It was fucked. The whole thing happened all at the same time by design, by them. But we struggled ahead. It was a tough year. We only had a reset to stop the truth. You think that's not why they're doing it? Guys, of course it's why they're doing it. They're playing for fucking time. The gig is up. It has been a long while, guys. Coming out with more increasing bullshit scenarios, laughing at you all the while. Not you, them. The people who watch fucking television. So there it is. Anyway, we'll have a little shout about it later. And I'm very, very happy, bubbling with the whole state of affairs. Worked out absolutely fantastically, that book. And it is so, you know, the way I wanted it. The first one was like, oh, I'll try to appeal to academia. And so I can debate somebody maybe in the future. And turns out, like, you know, it's a little bit before its time and the world got to catch up. Because they ain't ready for it. Maybe they will be now. Who knows? Perhaps they'll listen now. They did not listen. They did not know how. Fuck yeah. So there it is. I put the link into the descriptions box. And you can find the link as well in the pinned to this chat feed above if you want to get it on Amazon. Okay. So, usage. Right. Check this out, guys. Now, in the week, I posted that video which blew everyone's Brian's. The reason I know is because I got like 1,800 likes, like 20, God knows, 1,000 views, and everyone was like, holy fuck. It's a reverse. Everyone come up with the bunko boo is a reverse, but it's not. I know you're negative because everything else is in lines. All the words like owl and kale and all of the other words are completely the right way around. So I can't think just one specific thing. And this car keeps buzzing around, going in circles, exactly like they do on Truman Show, guys. You know, when the cars go down the road, turn around, come back again, exactly the same as the Truman Show. So I would say an appraisal is 80% of people that watch this were like, yeah, this is a stage set. But that's not what we're going to focus on at the moment, but it is. Okay, what I want to bring to your attention is this. This is in April 1906. 1906, and the streets of San Francisco are full of motor cars. Now, I did happen to mention that no other city, look, that's not a real baby. We found out somebody done a bit of a thing on that. And where is it? Yeah, it's a dummy. He's not got a real baby. And not only that, guys, there's a big debate. You know, I'm from San Francisco. There's a rope running under you, pulling these tram cars. A rope? What, you mean a cable? The rope would be really flimsy, especially in all weathers. But they don't want to address why this said rope was completely unaffected by cracking and everything from the giant earthquake that's supposed to have happened and the rippling roads that completely demolished all of this street. What was this driving mechanism? You know, ropes don't magically just turn on their own, do they? They need something to drive them, don't they? Is there men standing at the end of Market Street with a capstan, pray tell, winding this by hand? Now, I will show you, right, the contrast, okay? Now, you've got the amount of cars into you, Brian, okay? Look at the amount of cars. Try and imagine and have a look at the amount of people, their suicidal nature, and everything seems off and bullshit, okay? Another car. So many cars, it's unreal. 1906, okay? Got that? Okay. Now, got this today. It was on Facebook, and it is a fantastic bit of movie, guys. So what you get in one section in this movie is a street that is very, very similar to Market Street. And what I want to draw to your attention, okay, is spot the difference. This film is from 1908. A couple of years after the San Francisco earthquake. This is Brussels, by the way, so it's not like a backwater nowhere. This is a beautiful, glittering civilization. Architecture, the people who live in it are really high quality. The architecture is just fantastic, as you're going to see. But again, something going on with this. Now, this street is exactly like Market Street, okay? First thing I noticed is, okay, the trams are electric. I can't really make out the cables, but I guess they're there. We still have horse trams, okay. Similar sort of clothing, similar sort of setup, similar sort of width, I guess, to what you get in Market Street in San Francisco. But no cars. No cars. And one other thing I want to draw your attention quickly is in this film, there are absolutely no telegraph poles whatsoever. People say they're put under the ground. I don't think that's the case at all. I think there's something else. It's a movie set. And I think they put things back in the wrong place as well. So let's have a little look at this Belgium video. It's got a little bit of volume, but don't want to put that on. So it's been colorized, and we've talked about some of the buildings in Brussels before, specifically that one, Hotel de Ville, which was the biggest building of the 19th century, supposedly. Stop. Just what? Wow. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So yeah, this is the center of mussels in Brussels. But holy cow. Yeah, check this out. I'm like, wow, the first time I seen it. It's like, there's the old world. It's like the mud has literally just run down this street, look. And it's just cut all of these buildings. This building on the end here is probably down there somewhere. I'll show you examples of what I mean a bit later. But just all of them just mud flooded up to this giant Greco-Romano arch, which I'll show you a picture of later. It's just like what you see at the Great Exposition of Colombia and Pan Pacific. La Belle Vue. Beautiful, beautiful place, though. Love these. Just love to be able to time travel back to this time. Just seems much better than now. And check that Crystal Palace. Now, yeah, Brussels did have an exposition, a big one as well. And some of these buildings may have been from that. But look at the size of that thing. So I have some flyers. Not too many pictures of the exposition, but I've been looking. But, you know, this vlog came very quickly. Oh, wow. And that on the end, another What? Exactly. So another street, beautiful lampposts, big 3 with crystal prism lenses. Oh, nice. But absolutely no motor cars. So in 1908, there's absolutely no motor cars in Brussels at all. Electric, steam powered, or petrol, or any other in this video. Okay. Yeah, San Francisco has all the cars in the world. It's like if it's an advert, trying to sell motor cars, like second class motor car salesman's advert. In contrast, many more people, still a suicidal nature, still people not giving 2 hoots about getting run over by a tram. Check this, how beautiful this is. At first I thought there was like a marquee at the front, but it's just a sun glaring it out. I've got some excellent photographs of this I'll bring forward later on if you haven't seen them. Originals. Check this out. That's the thumbnail, that building. It's got an upper staircase there, look. And a huge one there for giants. Look at the size of the man to the doorway. Yeah. It's just ridiculous, isn't it, guys? Yeah, but no cars. 1908. So I'm just saying there's something definitely wrong with that San Francisco. Full of motor cars, everything set up, doing Truman Show cars going round and round. The next footage, which is from an earlier time, we suspect. And they put the bunko booth in the wrong fucking place. It's just what? I don't even think it's the same one. There's owls on top of the other one. It doesn't look like there's owls on top of the bunko booth, the earlier one in San Francisco. See that guy? If you're wondering what he's doing, gurning and smiling at the driver, he's changing the points. So I'm guessing if they want to change, he'll have a little bar to push the tracks. I've got that on my thumbnail 3 videos ago. Wow, that is fantastic. And there it is. If you remember my hangout with John Levy, if you look at the thumbnail for that, we've gone on about this for years. We were quite taken with this building. There's a shot, an aerial view, where you can see the whole of Belgium, just tiny little Brussels. These really low, well, they're not lower, they're 4-story buildings, and this literally Leviathan, this gigantic thing sticking up out of it. It's just truly gives you that sense of that old world and giants and stuff. It's just, can you look at all these mud flooders on the right hand side, guys? So that's electric. Still no motor cars as such. Wow, look at it. It's massive. Look at the doors. There it is on the side. So this is supposed to be, like I said, you all know this building. It's on basically the picture I use on my Facebook. And I use it on endless thumbnails. I'm sure you're familiar with this now. But this is the side angle. Now, this was supposed to be built in the mid 1800s, okay, guys? And this footage is like 50 years on this. What exactly is fucking manking these buildings up? This is out of the way of the Industrial Revolution. There's no cars, per se. It's this breath that makes everything dirty and black. In London, when I was a kid, you touched any building like that, and your hand was literally stinking black when I was a kid from car fumes. But it's not like it now. You don't get the same thing now. So only bicycles, horses and carts and trams. Looks to be more people, but still that stupid suicidal thing going on when they're not really watching or seemingly caring or crossing the road. He's got a suitcase there, the guy with the kid. I don't know. People haven't got shopping bags either. It's just like, where is I wondered earlier, there's a really busy part they'll show you. Sorry about the glitching. Where no one's got shopping bags and no one seems to be going anywhere in particular. Look at this village green thing here. Or village green, city green outside that massive church. Lovely. I've got a better picture of this. So I'll show you in pictures about Brussels shortly. Fantastic image, overhead image of this square. The architecture all around it is just, look at this then. I'm not sure if this is the Ardennes. It could well be, but the tram goes through this parked area. I would love to be able to do that back in the day. Just go on a tram through some beautiful fields and trees. Lovely, wasn't it? I used to love riding on steam trains when I was a kid. It's really good feeling to it, really good buzz to it. In the station with the steam coming out back in the old days in Paddington, just like in the movies. Fucking brilliant. I loved every minute. It's funny the things that are gone, so you take for granted when they were there. Like having some decent grub on a train or a can and a spliff. Look how beautiful that is. So yeah, what a stunning day. But something was off with the sun. The sun's watery light is literally searing. They say it's like 23 here, 24 maybe, but it felt like 31 or something. It was literally scorching. Yeah, I don't even feel the heat usually, guys. You know, I just impervious to like sort of weather. But today I was like, this is fucking hot. Look at that. Again, it's mud flood affected. The lower bit was completely shored off. Look at this again. Oh, this is such a glorious bit of video. I'm really enjoying this. Beautiful. Tree-lined. Ooh, that's weird when it goes forward and back again. Mind you, that might just be me. Right, let's have a look. Wow. Nice and high up here. Let's have a look at the overhead of Brussels. So yeah, funny thing about Brussels is the Germans came through here in the Schiphol plan of World War I, you know, the famous pincer movement, some up through the Ardennes, the rest through Brussels, but left the city pretty much unaffected. They didn't do any terrible damage. And funny thing is, World War II, you think that Brussels would have been obliterated by the Luftwaffe. Oh, no, 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 no. None of it. No Bruges. There it is in the background. The size of that thing. Ridiculous size. So I wonder what that is. 1908. So it's an aerial. And ooh. They look like they might be made of ceramic. Okay, where's the wires coming off it? This is wireless, isn't it? There's no wires coming off that, is there? And isn't it, you know, aerial? Television's not around for another 50 years. That building on there has been bombed or taken out. Look at that, guys. Can you see that there? 19. So this is before the First World War. What would that have been? What would that have been? I'm afraid I don't know. I don't know what took that out. Nothing, no fighting there since Napoleonic times, as far as I know. Until the Somme. Until Flanders fields, I mean. Ypres, the rest. Look at them buildings. Look how far the windows are from the grass. It's just literally touching it. No need for a sill or any room underneath your window. No, because it's bloody in the mud. Wow. Fantastic. Fantabidosi. Excellent. And we got some pictures here of Brussels. And there's that building we just seen on the film. Definitely mud flooded. And it's just really ornate. Isn't that beautiful? That is my thumbnail. I've used that before in the past. And that's that market square I was just showing you. I'm guessing this is from the church it showed you, so from this side. But look at that one there. It's like Antiquitech overkill, isn't it? Wow, so ornate. This looks a bit like Venice architecture, though. The rest look that Dutch feel. You know, narrow on the front, but they go right the way back. Just like they do in Amsterdam. And this giant bandstand. And it's not for a brass band, tiddly pum pum. What's that? Maybe some lights or Christmas lights, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, they had an early one. Brussels had a international exposition, 1897, usual thing, at social economics, hygiene. So I'm guessing it was something to do with and electricity, ventilation. I guess that's to do with injecting people, no doubt. And I've got colour footage of this block here. It's beautiful in the modern day, but check the mud flooder out. Whole thing. Brussels is fantastic. And we've seen that just now in that bit of film. And it looks like there's a few motor cars at this stage. There by there, guys. This must be a bit later. Went up to the 20s maybe. And there she is, absolutely massive. It's the Court of Justice, Palace of Justice. Okay, so I'm guessing it's the law court. But a fantastically big building. It's just looming over the rest of Brussels. The Gare du Nord, that's a railway station. And look at that massive open space in front of it. Why? Because that would have been there open before the trams would arrive, surely, in the old world, or the, you know, the apparent 1600s version of this place. That's 1910. No cars still. Isn't that interesting, guys? Loads of cars in San Francisco. Wow, look at the definition on this. It's been penciled out, covered over with pencil, but still. Lots of aerials here. And what we got there, wherever that is. Okay. So that is definitely an altered image. It's been penciled in and highlighted. And there's that arch we just seen. So arcade monument. And it's just these, just like you get in the St. Peter's Square in the Vatican, you get these Roman columns in a circle, which is definitely a technology, no doubt about it. It's part of this circuit board city, something to do with demagnetizing, I suspect. Look at this. Right, well, we got them things on the roof again that are definitely not advertising placards if they're there. There's one there and a TV aerial. Is any cars on the road? No, it's still horse-drawn carriage. Oh, shit. What is that? Okay, we got that. We got that one. Okay, so we say, just to benefit of the doubt, that might be a flagpole. But is that? What about that aerial? And that aerial? Holy shit, ski. This is a nice little shot. What a Greco-Romano building. The old world. Right in your face. 2,000 years ago, my ass. How can it be? There it is there. And here, that could be one of those buildings you see in Trafalgar Square. They do encourage pigeons, don't they, in cities? I wonder if it's like a secret elite scam for Armageddon food supply. You know, we'll run out, we'll go and net all of them pigeons up later for elite pigeon pie. Yeah, I don't trust them. So check this out for a bit of Gothica. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful building. So what would it be? Gatehouse of some sort? I don't know. There's no town wall there anymore. 2 entrances in. It's got some housing in it and a turret. 2 turrets and a main turret. So I don't know what it is. There's an older photograph of it here. Was a port. Port de Hull. Hull. Ooh. So it's a portal. In one way. We'll have the other. And look, tiny little window here. So it's not an for inhabitants. And there's an anomalous little bunko booth there. Now, that can't be for advertising because it might be with a pot on top, actually. But it is in a park. So, yeah. Wow. That building. Port de Hull. And they have some cannon in the forecourts there, I've just noticed. Some cannon. And possibly something military. What's that on the lampposts? Light, 2 more. Okay, okay. Yeah, if you do spot anything that I don't, guys, because this is a think tank, and like, do feel free to comment. I do make efforts. That's where I've been all the time the last couple of days. It's just in endless comments to catch up with like 800 odd comments of that post about San Francisco and the Splatted Day, which was fab as well. So make sure to comment. I do catch up. I do read through them all, and they're fantastic. Some of them. Look at this, guys. Quite breathtaking, isn't it? That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to do vlogs. It's going to take your breath away. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be working on them. So they're fantastic. Brussels is absolutely beautiful. Okay, my internet's gone off on my little computer beside me. My laptop is on its way out. So they were good. So I'm going to share some more stuff of interest for tonight. So this was super interesting, and I'll tell you why. Because I've been going on about Saint Michael. Okay, Now, this is a pretty mainstreamy sort of narrative, I guess, but I have heard connection about this before, and I was really interested because I'm interested in ley lines, etc., right? So, the mystery of St. Michael's sacred line and 7 monasteries. Now, it turns out when I looked into it that some of these monasteries are hard to even find any information on, and they're never spoken about, and they are fantastic, guys. So I think just going on that alone, there might be some secrets hid here. Okay, so I'm going to be looking into this. I'll show you what I mean now. No. Let's go on a sighting journey to discover the hidden secrets behind the mysterious ley lines that connect 7 monasteries to islands in Israel. Now, just before I start, I did exactly this experiment, guys, okay? I got a map of my region, South Wales, and basically a ruler, and I drew lines from Llandaff Cathedral to another prominent church here, St. Mary's, just up the road. And you found that they all lined up. Yeah, it was absolutely unbelievable. I thought, fuck me, is that a mistake? Is it just like, what? And it's just, they're all on lane lines and just watercourses. These things are just so, there's just more going on. It's all to do with that gadget that was technasmia that is not dismantled. So, on sacred ley lines. So there's one of them. Look how fantastic this is, and the wall it's on, guys. This is truly protected up out of the way of any waves. Up in the mountains, any hordes, if they ever such a thing as hordes and armies. Look at this. Or ruins. Something's broken, eh? Even up there. And then up on top, that monastery. Fantastic. So you may have known of the other 2 Mount St. Michael's, one in Ireland and one in Cornwall in England, and they lie definitely straight on it. So the mystery imaginary line links 7 monasteries from Ireland to Israel. This is just a coincidence. These 7 sanctuaries are not far from each other, yeah? They're particularly aligned. According to the legend, the lines represent below which St. Michael sent the devil to hell. There is a list of sanctuaries, incredibly linked by a straight line, a bit of history about them, okay? So start here in Ireland, and then it crosses Mount Saint Michel in Cornwall, and Mount St. Michael, which is on a beautiful little island, absolutely stunning beauty, and it gets cut off of water. They've got an exact replica in France, okay, here in Brittany, Mount Saint Michel, in Normandy, excuse me, and it's exactly the same as the one in Cornwall. It's giant town up on a rock. The sea comes in and takes it away. And it goes right through France. There's another one here in Italy, another one here on I guess it's a Greek island or Turkish island, and ends in Israel, okay, on a ley line. I don't read all that because it goes into religion, but it is interesting that it's to do with St. Michael. So there's the first one in Ireland, and I have heard of this. Skellig Michael. Have you heard of this? I've seen pictures of this in the past. So that's the northern pointer. Doesn't appear to be any remnants, but it does if you look. Looks like there might have been something on there before it all got. And there's the official narrative to it. Okay, there's a bit of Wales included there. Okay, and there's St. Michael's Mount in Cornwall. Place that I really would love to go and visit, actually, guys. And it's beautiful weather down there. It's just the weather. Look at the sea. It's like a pond. But you can only walk across a causeway, and the tide comes in. You got to stay there. Say with the French version, which is here, Mont Saint Michel, which I've covered on vlogs, and I've got an excellent photographic journal from a late 1800s to this place. It's all streets and clubs and hotels and what have you here. It's bigger than you think. Is that truly a magical place? Would love to see it myself. And this crazy one is in Turin in Italy. Sacred di San Michele in the North Alps, northwest Italy. Okay. And got any more? This one here, it was in a Greek island. So that one looks a little bit more different. This bit looks old. And that it looks beautifully new, but I'm guessing it's not. It's a monastery. So on the island of Rhodes, that's interesting. Simi Monastery in Greece, and there it is back in the day. Okay, no, there it is in Haifa, Israel, and that's wow. Look at that. Got some obelisk on a stone thing just left out in the mud. Smash column gone, smash column gone. It's just basically all mud. Just mudded tracks. It's pure after a reset picture, this one. And this interesting building here. Doesn't look like a monastery. Stella Maris. Funny, when I was in the Merchant Navy, all Seamen's Havens in every port were called Stella Maris. And they look after you. Drinks, like, you know, you get food there, etc. So I think I'll do a little bit more digging with that along the way. I think that's quite interesting myself. Now, a YouTuber today, I was caught. It was the best video I've seen today. It was called Art of Dino. And not to spoil his thunder, because go and check his channel out. I'll link it up below. I'll dig it up in a minute or after this. A hashish house in New York. The curious adventures of an individual who indulged in a few pipefuls of the narcotic hemp. From 1884, this author. Okay. And it's about... and he's got photographs as well of like this pure like ganja calf in the 1800s with a ganja leaf outside. Yeah. Ganja hashish houses in New York, occupied by good Turkish girls. It says not bad Turkish girls, good Turkish girls, obviously. So yeah, I'll link that up below. Take a look for yourself, and I'll link up Dino. Get over there because I thought that was really cool for obvious reasons. Right, let's have a look at some photos. Curious and curious, I said, Alice. I'm wondering about this, or maybe your Bryans can help me. Okay. Think tankers, 647 of you on my Flat Earth British think tank channel. Right, while you're all here, okay, buy my book, Save Humanity book, guys. And not only that, okay, thanks very much. We hit 35,000 subscribers this week on the Martin Liedtke channel. By the way, all right, it's just gone whiz past that as it does quickly. So that's pretty epic. So a lot of people will get to hear this epic truth. And that's what I wanted. What we're looking at here is the Giza of the plateau of Giza, okay, in Egypt. And you're all familiar with Sphinx and the Great Pyramids, etc. So this is the upper part, the upper temple. And what you find is there's a large area of basalt. Basalt. Now, guys, a lot of conversation going on in the community about the basalt origins are, you know, like Giant's Causeway, for example, in Northern Ireland. It's said to be put there by giants. People say, oh, these are the, you know, the veins of giant trees. This is obvious evidence. Basalt columns, they say. There's other schools of thought for what, you know, creates basalt columns. Official narrative, volcanicity, etc. Okay, if that's the case, why is there a giant lump of it here? Okay. And giant blocks of bauxite all over the place. And we're looking at the lower temple. I don't know what's going on with the railway track, but what it would appear is underneath the pyramids is a giant basalt slab. I'm trying to imagine why you would have a basalt slab under these pyramids. So this is the lower temple, Giza Plateau pyramids, and as you can see, this is basalt. And what is it doing there for a start off? There's no volcanicity in the area. Where would be the nearest? Crete. So they ship it. What's it doing there? It looks very much like some beaches I've been visiting in South Wales as well. Very, very much like beaches. It's just goes to show. And just under the Great Pyramid of Giza as well, they have this giant basalt floor. What's it doing there? Well, I'm guessing it's to do with his specific properties. I'm guessing that because of his crystalline structure. I'm guessing that. But the fact still remains, it looks like it's been, you know, the rest is gone and there's another floor underneath it. So it was just this part. The edging's gone. So it was just this walkway. Possibly it was just made of basalt. What's it doing there? There it is again. So it comes to an abrupt end and there's another floor with slabs. And, you know, there's obviously mortar in this, bits of filler, but giant blocks of basalt under the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's quite interesting now, isn't it? The fuck did it get there and what's it doing there? And what's it for? What's the point? So many questions. Sorry, that's the Belgian snaps. Right, we're moving on for more images and information. Tavistock Institute and social engineering. Now, I reckon one of their main players has to be definitely not dead, David Bowie. Yeah. Well, he's not dead because he appeared on the news a fucking day later talking about, you know, oh, yeah, it's a part of me died when David died. Yeah, you fucking scav. It's you. So, he tells us anyway with his final bow and his final video and Dark Star. He just paints out what's going to happen. Guys, I don't mean to tell you, but there's all hell coming. I'm going to skip up before it hits, is what he told us. Changes. Changes. Turn and face the strange. Changes. Don't want to be a richer man. On the start at the beginning would be best. I still don't know what I was waiting for, and my time was running wild. A million dead-end streets. Every time I thought I got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. So I turned myself to face me, but I never caught a glimpse of how the others must see the faker. I'm much too fast to take that test. Changes. Turn and face the strange. Don't want to be a richer man. I'm gonna have to be a different man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. I watch the ripples change their size and never leave the stream, and the warm impertinence, and so the days float through my eyes. What? And still the days seem the same, and these children that you spat on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Oh, fuck me. Talking about reset, eh? Changes. Don't let them, excuse me, don't tell them to grow up and out of it. Where's your shame? Time may change me, but you don't trace time. Strange fascination fascinating me. Changes are taking the pace I'm going through. So maybe he's talking about a personal spiritual awakening, but I think he's talking about the bigger picture. I don't think he's talking about individuals at all. I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the stream of warm impertinence, and so the days float through my eyes. Fuck me. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Anyway, these came as well today. I picked up of New York State. Check this building, right? Some of them, this is the 3 public baths in the city of New York. Exactly the same windows as the terminus in San Francisco, and same domage. It's exactly the same, like blast windows. This cross thing going on. So men and women. So 3 public baths. They used to have that in my 3 public baths, which was next door to the Cardiff Masonic Lodge, quickly, called Guildford Crescent. They knocked it down. It's where we had swimming lessons when I was a kid. They had these little tiny cubicles where you could get dressed actually and undressed on your own. And it was just like cold as well. And it didn't stink of chlorine the same. But look, Greco-Romano pillars, fucking things, ancient, old worldy, as is this. Check this out. So again, New York, Treasury on Wall Street. Now, I've been following the chronology of some of the pictures on Wall Street, guys, and they ain't fitting. I'm going to do a vlog about it. I got the earliest one known, 1850s, and this, fuck all that, there's just mud and a few small buildings. And then suddenly you got all these great Greco-Romano things, and I don't think we're looking at the earlier ones. Has to be fucking fake. We're looking at just any old street. I can't find any buildings that are the same. These are the old world. And why the bars? And God, because of the banks. What about this? This big building here looks like it's mud flooded. It's like it's sunk. And this is like an early photo as well. So again, Wall Street. Oh, she is mud flooded, isn't she? Look at that. Greco-Romano columns. So there's quite a history behind Wall Street, going back to, you know, the Revolutionary War, etc. Look at this. I believe this is in Buffalo, though, this one, guys. I know that building there. I got it on a T-shirt. Yeah, this is Buffalo. Still New York State, though, but check that out. It's like a stone spire, really long. Clock's gone, if there was ever a clock there. A lot of wires overhead. Bit of the modern-looking world there. Not many people about, though. And the cobble's already being coated over at this period. Oh, it's a lovely picture, that. Absolutely gorgeous. I think we're under a bridge or something, because there's a big wall going up here, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it's nice in email. Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. Check this out. City Hall. I was Buffalo. God, 1905. That's the City Hall in Buffalo. Holy shit, ski. Look at that thing. 5 to 9 in the morning. Again, could be anywhere. Could be Melbourne. Could be Tasmania. And could be Hong Kong. I want to see the Tatarian buildings. I've covered in the past on my Tatarian channel from Hong Kong. An entire Roman aqua system feeding it. I don't know if this is a gargoyle or an actual human, but they seem to be holding a shield, so I'm just going to say it's a gargoyle. 16 in there. So, just random architecture there going on this building here. Look at this. Below ground, big windows below ground there. I'm just going to blow that up a bit. Really nice stone, though, work on that. And that's in Buffalo. I've actually got this on my Mud Flood t-shirt. I've made for me. Matthew, cheers for that. I love that t-shirt. Everything across the road's bricklet, so beautiful stroppy image. But look at that church, guys. That's the same one. But on this side, it's covered in ivy. There's a couple of motor cars here because we're going into, like, you know, First World War era, Edwardian era. But that building there, wow. All the antiquity on that, guys. It looks nice as well, but these giant domed windows, you know, it's just the light it lets in. This thing's fantastic. Castle looks like a castle. Looks like that building we just looked at in Belgium, in Brussels. It's that same, you know, gothic-y sort of feel to it. It's Italian feel. Oh, there is a bit brighter. That's lovely. And you can land your balloon here. It's got a bit of a dome and a wire on top there. Look on the ball. See? Come in with your balloon. Down in a lift. Yeah. From wherever. High speed. Oh, look at that corner bank. Domed. 10 past 11. That's in Buffalo also. Massive windows. Huge door too, compared to the people. See what I mean? They make these tiny little doors inside these huge doors from when these buildings were occupied by giants. Look at that. God, that's one of the best end banks I think I've yet seen, guys. You know, look at the dome on it. Imagine what it's like inside. And what about this skyscraper here? What the hell is that? Buffalo. I don't know the history about that. I could give it a guess looking at this top bit. This is really, really old. Wow. Yeah, there's motor cars there by then. Early cars, so Mod C4 there. Back to Wall Street. JP Morgan, first electrified building on Earth, or so they say by Edison, or so they say. It's getting a bit chunky at this era, getting a bit high. And there's your Wall Street bankers working the stock exchange. So basically, criminals. Buy low, sell high. Oh, I'm into the futures market. What does that mean? I make shit up. Free public baths. So they had a lovely baths. I went past the baths in Birmingham last year, and that's the best one I've seen. 10 times better than that. Looked like a palace. Looked like literally the Palace of Westminster or something. This got sent in only this morning of a lovely, beautiful day in Newcastle upon Tyne. City I've never been to, but if you look into its history, it got completely destroyed along with Gateshead in around the 1870s, Mac. The entire city, just like Chicago or San Francisco. Oh, yeah, look into it. It's hard to believe. Yeah, you all stand. 2 levels below ground, street level. 1, 2. levels below ground street level. And look at this wall, it's tiering going round. Door going under the road. Stairs going down. Any doubts? 2 stories down, guys. It's mud flood. Extraordinaire. And check out the Antiquitech on their clock tower. He did this morning. He sent it to me by 11. He must have been excited. Oh, Matt's going to fucking love this. Wait till the guys see this. You in chat, Alvidas? Really nice, this. Thank you. And a giant's crown. Again. With the old giant's crownage, guys. Well, there's a lot of tech going on there, isn't there? And that one looks like a crown as well. Oh, that is. Oh, that's really brilliant. And I'm guessing this is maybe their city hall. I don't really know. I don't know too much about Newcastle. Oh, that looks Scotland. Lee, Glasgow, Berwick-on-Tweed. I'd say this one was in Scotland. Just going on a little bit of detective work. And this one maybe too. Because it's got a Scottish flag up. So he went out to Scotland for the day. He didn't tell me that in the email. All right, the other one was definitely Newcastle. This one looks like it might be Scotland. Okay. It's got a Scottish flag. I think that's a bit of a giveaway. Anyway. Dun, dun, dun. Quick detective work by Flat Earth British. Solve that case of what's that city. So, just a couple of pictures. That came today. Okay, it's not for sale because it's proofing. It's me. It's the first print for me to check over, have a read through, see if I'm happy about it. It's all juicy anyway. Okay, and you can get this today on Amazon. It came out today. You can get the physical copy. So very, very exciting. Today, they're dirty, dirty, dirty bastards. The dirtiest bastards ever did this. They did like, you know, the old grid thing, and you know, and then the sun went all weird and started to feel all burny, where it all got magnified by these crazy bastards laying their shit across the sky. Oh yeah, I mean, they were doing the fan, you know, the old famous fan, and then they sort of, you know, basically all join up together, all of the chemtrails, and they completely blot out the sun. Look, yeah, they literally were driving or flying across the sun's face to make sure Cardiff had no sun, and now they're saying it's going to rain tomorrow. So funny, because yesterday it said it wasn't. And check that. See, the sun's coming in this way. It's caused a shadow of this chemtrail on this cloud here. You see that? Chemtrail shadow. I've caught a few of them in the past. They're awesome. You can catch better shadows than that. So, dirty, dirty bastards. All this shit fucking dropping down on us by the morning. All with, you know, aluminium. Could be nanobot technology in it, which I suspect. And, you know, barium and whatever else is in this shit. They just drop on us. Fucking disgusting. Hey. Anyway, excuse me. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Let's have a look at a couple of pictures. Now, check this. If you want to have a snazzy jacuzzi. Yeah. Not that I've ever had a jacuzzi. I imagine they'd be really, really nice. But look at the Phoenicians in there. Getting up to their watery stuff. Would you have, I just, in that bath, right, with some Epsom salts and a rubber ducky. Just a one little rubber ducky is all I'd have. Look at that window there as well. You could have the window open, all of the fields out there, trees and leaves, and the subtle smell of lavender and jasmine wafting through. Am I painting a good picture for you here, guys? Are you getting all that? Yes, Martin, I was just there. Right. Have you ever wondered how trees are made? This is how it's done. I think this is how trees are made. Looks like that's the case anyway. What? There's nothing wrong with that. It's natural. It's how trees are made. Just saying. I don't know. Anyway. So, this is what we're up to. We had 35,000 2 days ago, but that don't stay like that for long. If you haven't seen this video yet, no going back, I suggest you do. It's a bit of a brain splat. Add your what the hell you think is going on, because looking at that Brussels film that I just showed you, I think something definitely fishy is going on there. Okay, like this is full of motor cars 2 years before, and the developed world that is Europe and Brussels, which is no backwater, has not one motor car. Pray tell, what the fuck is going on? Can anyone explain? And then there was Splatted. If you haven't seen it, Chicago, Impossible City. It's very, very funny. If you haven't seen it, I would check that out. Okay, and I will be back on this channel for the weekend, and anything else like, you know, what pressing turns up in the meantime, I'll be back on this channel, which is my Share It channel. Fuck me, I look like I've been scorched. Yo. So, did you enjoy that? 700 of you watching, eh? So that was good. I really enjoyed that. Brussels is beautiful, isn't it? Ah, exquisite Brussels. So yeah, it's a place I like to visit. So yeah, a lot of you got shouts in here in my bookage. Okay, so there it is. Happy about that. Holy Grail of the Great Reset. Now, let me just find something on here a minute, because there was other stuff. Oh. So did I do a double happy flat firms? I think I missed double happy flat firms. I'm not sure. There's a couple of images that never showed up there on the Brussels one. I wonder what happened there. Okay, excuse me. Bear with me. I'm completely together. There. Ooh. So, somebody sent me this. This was freaky. Turns up in the clouds. A day or so ago. I do like cloud pictures, considering the Phoenicians and everything else. I got a fly darting around in front of my face. Go away. Okay, let me just check this out a minute. So somebody took a Carla Max 8 hours ago, and this was like yesterday, and then sent it straight into me. I was like, oh, fucking hell, look at that. It's even got an eye looking at you. That is savage. Yeah, check that out. But they've been whiskey and all weird like this all day, haven't they, the clouds? They have in Britain. You know, I don't know. It's more than just the chemtrails. There's something like spiritual happening with the clouds. I swear there is. Really is. It's just manifesting when you look at them. And it's not just me stoned. Check these gas masks. I can't make it out on there, but this old gas mask got a 7-pointed star on it. Not that that is important. And they don't do emojis just yet for flat thumbs, but they don't do a double flat thumbs emoji. But in the meantime, guys, yeah, you got it. Flat thumbs to you all, 700 of you. So flat thumbs and much love. Yay. Oh, we have fun. So I've got loads more to show, but just not there. So I'm going to be sharing. I'll just link up. If you don't know, you can get the book here. I just linked that up there in chat. And let's make this work, guys. Let's wake up as many people as we can. Okay, because everything is in this. As you can see, I have not held back for a second with this book. Okay. Lee FEB, we thank you for your priceless contribution. I got in St. Petersburg. We thank you for all that juice years ago. Serge, if you're still around, my brother, who's in Murmansk, for the stuff you gave me early on. UAP, because you're excellent. And it says, we're very impressed with everything you do. And Mel, who has not only been a great support to me over the years, but has also provided the cover for this book. Video Many Talents, and translation for School Days by Albino. So yeah, dig in with the flat earth. It's pretty undeniable. I can't even. I reckon Globe believers are going to be really annoyed. I had let's ask you guys a minute. I have Future Past. I haven't watched new video. I'll watch it later though. I was going to watch it, but just I haven't had really time, to be honest. But I will. And Deco Dude. So yeah, I had check this out, right? I had an email off of a channel I don't really aware of, and when I checked them out, it's pretty like mainstreamy sort of truthing, you know, just shit really. Can I interview you? I have. This is exactly what he's saying, right? I'll say it as best as I can remember. Can I browsed your channel. Can I interview you about flat Earth? This isn't a setup. Oh, no. Can I interview about your belief in flat Earth? No, guy. You believe you're on a fucking ball, yeah? You want to Google the word belief and find out what it means, yeah? Because I ain't dealing with fucking fanciful things that are invisible. I'm dealing with my direct experience. Okay, this shit's flat. Anyway, so and he says that there will be no tricks, and I'm like, now instantly I'm put off that he's browsed, so he's lied, because if he browsed, he'd see that I was an alternative historian. So he's not even looked. And then I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he won't even know what the fuck he's talking about, and he will come woefully ill-equipped. And I don't really want to embarrass this person, because he will be really embarrassed if he starts talking to me about flat earth. Okay, I just really will embarrass him, especially if he's not up to scratch. And if he is, I will. So I was in two minds. I thought, well, I could just knock one out for the team, although it probably won't have much coverage and all that. Nothing on his channel is related to flat earth. I thought that was sinister. And he doesn't want to talk about Tatarian Mudflood. So he's just like, if this guy actually thinks that he's going to drag a flat earther on, and he hasn't had no idea of who I am in flat earth, he's going to just have a new one taught. He's going to be just fucked up. So I'm not going to do that. And he's probably just a young chap who don't know shit about shit anyway. So I'll be kind and keep away, I think. What do you think? Interview, not one off for the team, flat earth. I don't know. Moonbeam, Precious, good to see you, Angel. Shiva Shampoo, you would flatten him. I just don't want to do it. It's embarrassing to him, and I'm just not that kind of person anyway. Like, I'll just be nice and say, look, son, I don't want to be horrible, but you're just going to have to go to the kitchen and make a nice cup of shut the fuck up, because I ain't doing this, and leave the show, because, you know, I don't want to embarrass, you know, him, and I don't want him trying to embarrass me, making out that I'm in some weird fucking sort of belief system, when the fact is all I do is, you know, move away from belief systems to direct experience in this place and natural science and natural laws. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up, twisted place. Yeah. Yes, Squirrel, how's it going? Sirius clouds, yeah, been crazy clouds, but them Witzky ones that look like angels that have been, they're chemtrails being dragged by the wind. These chemtrails have been dropping today at a different structure to them. They spread differently, I've noticed. TJ, good to see you. Brown eyes. Click Rick, good to see you. So what's the time now? It is 11 o'clock. No, I could, so you go down round in chat, 700 of you. Or have a vote of what you'd like to look at in chat, because I've got anything I could bring up. Conspiracy. Fuck them. Yeah, all right. I wasn't going to do it anyway. I know what their game is. I've been down this road. How many interviews do you think I've had? I've been on comedy shows in America with the most stupidest bastards on earth, on the fucking Tommy O'Deed fucking show in Boston. They tried having a go at me, and all they did was embarrass themselves and make themselves look fucking really more stupid than they actually were. In fact, I told them how stupid they were. There was one gentleman there who had a modicum of intelligence, just. The rest of them were trying to ridicule and sounding like 16-year-old stupid 16-year-old boys. CMR Lizard and Actual Genius. Good to see you, my friend. Hello. Slim Pickings. Oh, you're my brother. Oh, Carla. You're in the book a bit later on in the book as well. Vertic. Good to see you, my friend. Okay. If I'm ever to be able to get out of this fucking town, I will come and visit you and see everybody and do stuff and actually try and get out of this fucking house at some stage, but I don't seem to be able to just yet. Pushkin Castle, Martin, please say about the doors in trees. Doors in trees. Well, I used to have this memory, as crazy as it sounds, like this magical fairy guards, and it had like a pipe, which was basically a sewer pipe there. But I remember in this non-dream reality thing that I experienced, there was a door in a tree. And the door in a tree had a spiral staircase. And the spiral staircase, just like Alice in Wonderland, went down into another world. And I went down there. I must have been about, I don't know, maybe five or six, if I remember rightly. And it was a bit like, you know, Pan's Labyrinth-y. If that makes any sense. Have you ever seen Pan's Labyrinth? It's a bit like that sort of world, if you like, but not as dark and damp, if I remember. It was more... I wasn't scared at all, nothing like that. What's happening, Rastafari, my brother? Truth on the horizon. Yeah, man. It's flat, isn't it, mate? Sketches is here from Australia land. Shiva Shampooich. Just sure. So yeah, I did record like thousands of images, and I could have just put it on the end of this video so everyone can just hang out for an hour or two, or you can choose what you want to look at. That would be a better thing, because I have a little vote of what you would like to look at. I've got plenty. I've got like everything really. But I would need a vote. So, you know, I'll give you an example. Giants, Antiquitech, Stanford. What do you want to see? Vote now. Vote now. Films. Anything. Oh, yeah. Before I go off. 679 you. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Then I can just nip off camera anyway for a bit, and I can talk to you all in chattage. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Not that. Okay, excellent. So what I'm going to do is give you all, okay, I know some of you are going to peter out now, okay. No, there will be no boobage. You want to see boobage, sketch? I haven't got any mermaids. Oh, I've got plenty of mermaids. I've got every bloody picture. God. Let's have a look. What we got on the mermaid front? Ooh, that lovely artist you liked, Michael Pax. Should we have a look at that? Okay, we'll look at them for a minute. I have got a stonking video I'll play maybe at the end of this to keep it all complicated for an hour or two to keep the chat feed open, basically. So let me just share mermaids. Okay, this is an artist I discovered, Michael Pax. Check him out online. Fantastic stuff. And he does Phoenicians, but in a modern sense. And pretty. It's funny how most mermaids are ginger. Anyway, and there he is again. Eternity. Let's have a look. This is interesting. Something coming out of the egg. Bloody big egg. Whatever's in there. Don't know what's happening with that angel. Maybe she's just having a, you know, she can just float around and have a sleep in the nudie. And the owl and the moon. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. So that is what happens if you join the merchant navy. Okay. Yeah. It's called washing the sea off your chest is what it's called. The mermaid. And you guess this is like some painting on a wall, but it'll show you Venus in a shell with some cheddar Banuskis, which are evil, by the way. A lady who is a mountain, but not exactly a mermaid. Can't see that, to be small. Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm afraid I do not know. It's one of those Byzantine art pieces. It is, oh, Perseus and Andromeda, eh? Perseus, he's son of Zeus. Ooh. A Waterhouse. Oh, we love Waterhouse, who does pre-Raphaelite art, 1858. And this is Waterhouse's mermaids, and he does sirens as well. So the score is the sirens make a hell of a noise, and the sailors are like, oh shit, that's awful. Oh, let's go and have a look. Fuck me. Then they're crashing on the rocks. And then I guess these women just, I don't know, eat them and gather all their money. And Mullacillin, oh, she appears all over. She can appear in your bath. Yeah, basically just leave the bath water in, turn around a second later, this jumps up out of the water. Is it a good thing? I don't know. But I'd be willing to find out. This is early prawn, as you know. You've seen this before. She's like, holy fuck, that prawn's big. It's going to eat her. So, yeah. So that's an early prawn flick. And here's of an early book, Mermaids. These are supposed to be definitely real. I believe it's true. Not believe, I know it's true. This is off of Star Trek. He's going to sell you something. It's called a That rip-off species on Star Trek. The fuck that I can't remember. That's so annoying. They'll come to me now in a minute when I'm gone. My computer's disappeared. Mermaids, mummy. Ooh, squirty, squirty. So, fancy some milk, Crow? She's a mermaid too, and she's got the bit of the Mercilins going on there, and she looks like she might be Ambraxis. Or any other name for that goddess woman. There she is there. She's like, whee! She's got 2 flippers. Is that normal? Does a fish have 2 flippers? No, does it? I'm just saying, does it? No, it doesn't, does it? So why have they got 2? Oh, there's something else going on, guys. Yeah. It's fishy. And that is in Denmark in a museum. Apparently they got a skeleton of a mermaid. When I went to Copenhagen, they had that statue. I got it in my room of a mermaid on a stone. I was like, what? That's it? It's like, give me binoculars. I can hardly fucking see it. It's tiny. I thought the thing was big. I fucking hardly see it. But still, I seen it. Here they are with their Skype calls. I better tap myself up. We're going to show. Oh, yeah. What happens? We lose the legs a bit later as soon as the baseline kicks in. Really? Yeah, we just sliver up the coast. As soon as we see any clubs, lights, whatever, the legs pop out. Cool. So I don't know what these are. So they swim ashore and they got mirrors. Well, that makes perfect sense. Don't know what that is. And a load of people and giants you cannot come here. Gonna batter them. So there's giants and mermaids. Double whammy there. Double whammy. And he's doing like Jimmy Page. He's doing like on the guitar, but with the violin bow. Well, I bet that sounds fantastic. But he's a mermaid, so it's probably just sort of gobbly noises, like on Rock Lobster video. And you get these, the night ones as well. These are in other depictions. So they're half night, half mermaidy thing. So I think that this is a suit and somebody's inside it. It's like a submarine. Yeah. There she is. She's on Starbucks. You go in there for a cup of coffee. She's got double fins, or spread apart like that way. She's got long blonde hair. And she's quite submerged in the water. There's that picture again. Giantage. And there she is on a tile. Juggage. And she's only got the one fin there. Scales. Musical scales as well you get as well, don't you? All these words tie in. Nostradamus, he in his pictures that is said to be done by his son, who was Michael Nostradamus as well. He also had some reptilians. Oh, by the way, in that part of the post that I did earlier, concerning these 7 monasteries that line up together, well, one of the monasteries was actually supposed to be the guy who was something to do with it, was the guy who discovered the Voynich manuscript. So the Voynich manuscript ties in with it. Need to dig more with that. It's really interesting, that is, guys. Anybody else interested? Have a dig. I'll link it up because there's definitely a clue there, I think, with these 7 monasteries. So yeah, look at this. This is I think this might be the Monster of Seville, if I'm right. They got harem there, Holland. There was I got a picture of one in a cage. It was called the Monster of Seville. And it looks just like this, half lizard, half, I don't know, dragon, whatever this caper is. Eats cows. Okay, any more? Yes. She's blowing a kiss at you. That one's for you, Brian Evans. Jabberwacky. She's blowing a kiss at you, Brian. Patrick? Mermaid's blowing a kiss at you. Hugh? She's blowing a kiss at you. Stephen? She's blowing a kiss at you, mate. You happy? Bet you never knew you'd have a kiss blown at you by a beautiful mermaid tonight, did you? Let's just hope she is a mermaid, not a merman, isn't it? So, I posted this as my thumbnail, winding everyone up a long ago. I don't know, I'm just like that. But I don't actually think, looking at these, that they're all actually female. I'm not sure. This one looks like a chick. That one maybe, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure anymore. So, and plus they're weird and twisted, aren't they? So they might do that. I discussed this today with a friend, saying basically the con going on with, like, I said, did you know, right, that when they advertise women's necklaces, yeah, they literally put the necklace in the crack of a man's ass, so that everyone would be like, you know, like men would be going, cool, she got a nice pair of knockers, and really they're looking at the crack of a man's sweaty ass. And they do this like Duper's Delight things, and it does it with all of this thing as well. It's like, whoa, look at her, she's fucking lovely. Turn around, she's got a big fucking beard. They do it on purpose. Check that out. Yes, this is a weird, twisted fucking reality. No, it's all right. I never drowned. This is a cool little set of pictures. There's more to go with this picture. Is where she's drowning, and someone's shouting over, "Yeah, are you dead?" And she's like, "Nope, no, I'm okay." Obviously. She's sitting up. Oh, and the figurehead was all in bed, and the mask was a penis. Frigging in the rigging, frigging in the rigging, frigging in the rigging, cause there's fuck all else to do. So that's a ship's figurehead. You get them on Phoenician ships, and then you get a lot of mermaids. Okay, you get it on Jason and the Argonaut. She gives you 10 wishes, 20. First wish is, can I have endless wishes? And she says, no, don't take the piss. Look at that. That is wicked. Just can stop there. I like that. How you all doing? Okay. Anybody want any comedy? Anything? 650 you hanging around, and I'm just like sort of fucking waking up as I go along. Brilliant. Oh, and a mermaid on a bit of plaster of Paris coving or something. Ooh. That's not bad for actually plaster of Paris. So I don't know what port that is. Looks a bit Rotterdam-y, doesn't it? Actually, that might be London. Wow, she looks almost real. So that's a figurehead. Almy skank. Oh, there's a good stock, as well as that Getty images. Oh, I quite like that one. Oh, straight to your road. All right, let's see if there's. Oh. So this is a mermaid that I would not like to end up fucking bumping into. Monstrositus. This is a monstrous version. So I'm guessing this is like, I'm really ugly with saggy tits, not fins. That looked like that other one earlier. Wow, they came up. Holy fuck. It's not like Daryl Hannah, is it, guys? Yeah? Phew. Imagine that changing back from Daryl Hannah to that in the bath. And when I was first at sea, the captain said to me, man, watch yourself on deck, mate. I was like, why? He said, sea snakes. It's like, you're having a fucking giraffe in you. He said, no, Martin, sea snakes. It's like, what? It's like, they could grab you by the leg on the deck and drag you in. I was like, I hope you're joking. He's like, no, it's true. So I was very mindful, you know, but like, the only thing that came up was like dolphins and porpoises and stuff to like literally laugh at me. You know, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere in this weather, stupid person? Yeah, I know. I should have stayed home. Yeah, no shit. You're going to die. Yeah, I know. It's really dangerous, isn't it? So, should we have a look at some giants? Giants. Big ants. See the word? Giant. It's G-ants or G-I-ants. So, let's have a look at some giants because they're always popular. So, you get definitely in carved out bases of temples. Got a bit of an antiquitech going on there. Yeah, but they're obviously giants because everyone else is bloody tiny. So, and giant Buddhas as well. I've done plenty of vlogs in the past on giant Buddhas and stuff, guys. Carved out of sheer cliff faces, absolutely humongous. Some of them taken away. Sumerian tablet. Again, they got the double eagle, you know, wings open. Even that in that ancient time, still the sun disk and the eagle's wings open. Still the reference to electromagnetism, even at this, you know, what's supposed to be far off ancient civilization. I got a book in the room called Lost Civilizations, and it's all of them, from the Hebrews to the Hittites to the Romans to the Carthaginians, to all of them apparently disappear. They're not here. And We don't know where they turned up from. So that's the Phoenicians, that's the Greeks, the mysterious Greeks. We don't know where the Stoics came from, they say, and stuff. You know, it's just like, yeah. So you don't know where they turned up from, you don't know how they demised, and you don't know where they went back to. Is that right? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, more monstrositas. So, oh, excuse me, you got a double-headed, oh, excuse me, embryo there. Siamese twins. Ooh, Jesus. Let's hope that didn't walk around, but you never know, probably could. He's like, ooh, I'm a little teapot, short and spout. I hang to the right, not left. Hey, cowboy. So he's gone to the politicians because he's like big. Ooh. A warm place in hell. Hell ain't a bad place to be. The brave. Ooh. I don't know what that is. But they're chucking them all into this fiery pit of hell. I wonder what they did. Did they lie about stuff? Patagonian giants look all right, actually. It's like, hello, what's that? Oh, this is called bread. Oh, yes, we know of that. We're not stupid. They do look like they got no good clothes or anything. You don't need them. Yeah, all of these cities, towns, and streets and stuff, we don't need any of it. We don't need any of it. You're just like living out in the open, which is just huts and log cabins. As long as we got like stuff, you don't need any of it. They conned us into thinking we need these things. We don't need them. We never had it before. It's bullshit. We grow our own medicines, grow our own food. Water. Don't grow our water, but we make our water. Sort that right out. Yeah, we've seen him loads, big fucker. Look at this then. Massive stairs up to this giant Buddhist. Ooh, cut out a bit of the. This looks melted anyway. All of this. Doors down there. Little sort of dwellings below. Maybe that's why they put the Buddhas there, because it was melted civilization, unless it was there when it was melted, and that just avoided it. I don't know. So what's going on here? Somebody having a bong. He's sucking on. I don't know. That's Quaxy Cat. Oh. Anyway, I noticed with the word, like, you know, with the backsides and religion, they say, oh, it's so divine. It's like, what? To divine? You mean take the grapes off of a vine? It's to divine, isn't it? Or you got divining, like divining rods. But I think it's more like, oh, it's divine is to, oh, you know, take the grapes off. You know, this stuff would drink the wine, and that would be divine. So I don't think it's, you know, in their context, divine or divinity has got anything to do with the context of spiritual, you know, being. I think it's all part of their paradigm of bullshittery. If I was to hazard a guess, check this out. Oh, ho, ho, ho. She floats down on a resetting ball. Again with the double pillars, celestial spheres, plasma rays, sun and the moon. God, the moon's been doing some trippy stuff in the last few weeks. Have you seen that orange moon? The Masonic shop. And I noticed today, right? You know, my book came out on Amazon. Amazon says a Mason. It's Amazon, a Mason. Yeah? Masonic shop. Wow. And MA code. I need to crack this code, you know, guys. I think it's me that should crack it. Yeah, definitely crack it. Yeah. So I can't verify if that's real, but it's been out there for years. It could be just superimposed. I'll just put it in there. But I think, you know, it'd be all over world news. Could have been just one that sneaked out. It's not deep enough anyway, but interesting nevertheless. Oh, that's just burning people. They did that shit. That's nothing. And standing tall around the Ganges. He was 7'5" man. It's from 1922 in Alberta, and there he is. It's pretty cool. Wow, he's a big boy, isn't he, guys? Woo-hoo. So he's definitely Tatarian. And this is weird. This is, I never get this one. So this is like one of those alchemical books, because the alchemy is where the secrets are held. So he's on like a stinky mattress. So like, and a couple shagging, and then she starts to turn a bit green on her feet. He starts to turn a bit green on her feet. Ooh. Is that normal? I don't know. But check the manual and get a bit more green, and then the two morph into one alligator. Huh? Is that what alligators are? I don't know. Should I think about that? This is weird. See, the jester's a giant. The kids are like, yay, throw shit at the giant. Stones. So they're throwing stones. He's trying to shag his leg. Yeah? I'll shag your leg. I'm going to throw fucking bricks at you, you big bastard. And you can see his little woolly underpants. A little bit of man fluff going on there. He looks a bit stupid. Maybe not. I got bells. I got bells, I have. I got bells on my fingers and bells on my toes. She should have music wherever she goes. In the meanwhile, these little bastards are going to shag my leg and chuck fucking bricks at me. Sorry. Yeah, and in the end, they went home. It's like, I tell you what, guys, I'm not being funny, but you like just shit, okay? I've had enough, yeah? All I've done for you, yeah? See this, all these buildings, everything, the city, I've done it all, yeah? And you're so ungrateful. All I ask for is loads and loads of food. And what you give me? I'm going back home forever. I might come back one day in the future, in the year 2023, okay? See you later. And then off they went. Yeah, this was in the year 1812. How do I know? Because the artist, Goya, painted a picture of a giant fucking off home into the water in 1811 when there was a recycle. So there's Beelzebub in the woods. This is something they like to do, the elites. They like to tell you that they do like bacon magic, where they do Solomon's rituals all the way around in a circle, bit of salt, what have you. Nice little pentagon, stands in the middle, say some sacred words, and apparently fucking Satan buffets up from hell. Yeah, they hang around, have a little bit of a word while other stuff's going on, like she's having a bit of devil butt, but she is a masco, so that explains stuff. He's like a little devil there. These little bastard devils. This one's copying a feel. So there's really pervy stuff going on. But anyway, it's the devil, so that's going to happen. Anyway, so yeah, he just buffets up. So, you know, in these narratives, like, you know, in my head, witchcraft is like, oh, right, witchcraft we on then. Like witchcraft, like which ship. But they seem to say that they literally fucking buffet up this thing. So, but we've all seen Rosemary's Baby. We see how this shit goes down. So now this is in the Masonic Lodge dating from the year 1593, I-593 or so they say, showing the actual giant body of Adam on the Ark of Noah. So this was apparently in a wall of a Masonic hall in the past, and they're saying that the entire Ark carried the body of giant. Well, that makes sense because like Noah was a giant. He was the last good giant. Adam, Cain built Baalbek. I don't think he was lumping them blocks around using, you know, machinery that doesn't exist now or even then. So I think he was a giant. And these are lovely depictions out of a French sort of booklet you get hold of. It shows you them umbrellaed flying people. Beautiful, beautiful silked giants. Ah, lovely. Lovely giants. So you get the little hairy people as well, because yeah, I sort of dig Yetis. We had a discussion the other day. My mate said, one of the subs in a chat stream said that his mate married a Yeti woman. Yeah, I'm not going to scoff. It might be fucking awesome. I'm not saying, just don't know, do you? Look how beautiful they dress, though. It's all about flowers and oh, you look beautiful. May I suggest you have some sunflowers in your hair? Oh, that's very nice. You're lovely to me, husbandry. See, they treat. Then I like these fucking Philistines out now. They treat one another with respect, equal respect. Yeah. So when was that? Florence, 1637, when all of the demons flew out of the air and there was an inferno. Yeah, that could have happened. I think that's the stage design, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, scene. Yeah, it's the scene for an inferno. This was a stage design. I wonder how they actually made that. So I think I'll play that video next time of all of them thousands of tracks because I don't think I'd stay up another 2 hours. We're at 11:30. I've been going since 10. Oh, that's not too long. So an hour and a half. Brilliant. Okay. Ooh, Rex Francorum, who is King Frank. Frank King, so he's probably a Frank. So even them, they're a dodgy fucking dynasty, aren't they? Habsburgs, they were dodgy, weren't they? They were all dodgy. Ooh, check these out. You've got a nice... Ma'am, can I hold your fasces? Yeah, sure, son. Look at the super futuristic science techie bit on the end. Yeah. Fucking hell. I don't know. I think this is like Invasion of the Body Snatchers because they guess basically a Staffordshire Bull Terrier with a man's head on it, don't they? Which is horrible bit of the film. Worst bit of the film, actually. So there's a guy with a giant pair of balls walking around the town. He's that big. He's a giant. It happens. There's a lady. I'm this big, yo. She's like, fuck me. She is quite a big one, isn't she? She's got a nice serene face to her. Caring. So this guy, that hat is definitely making you a lot taller, mate, isn't it? Cheating a bit there. He's looking at the hat thinking, yeah, well, this is just make me look taller. And he's thinking, well, that makes you look a lot taller. Oh, you've got a sword. Do you walk around the streets of New York with that sword? You get arrested in this day and age. Well, maybe not. So there he is. We've seen him loads of times, that guy with a lovely sort of attitudes, and he's got this knowing face. And he hangs around with the people. She's like, he's my friend. Isn't he amazing? He's got these beautiful clothes on. And he dresses like nothing like these people. He silks. I think he's from the Hyperborean, came visiting. What's this he's sitting on here? Maybe for a plant. Yeah, somebody mentioned in my comments about the Plantagenets, Henry Plantagenets. I put it into my book about the plant agents. Don't think they were a real dynasty, you know, guys. There's no proof for them. There's no proof for any of it. Dark Ages, called Dark Ages, because they weren't there. So, freaks, yes, we've covered freaks in Flat Earth British channel, Celtic Tatarian channel. Excellent vlog a couple of years ago. I'll show you a load of freakage. You're not a Freemason, are you? He looks like a... What movie star is he? Oh, can't remember his name now. I don't know. It's that hand thing going on there, real Freemason thing. That's creepy. That's fucking creepy. He looks scared. The size of that hand. I could crush your head like a grape. So yeah, all right, Carlos, fucking get over it. I'm going home. And then doing star jumps. It's like, I'm fit, I'm massive. Do star jumps, I punch you. He's always on them. You sees him all over the internet. He's one of the most famous giants, isn't he? Can't remember his name. I bet his back hurts. I bet his legs hurt as well, walking around with that high. Unless he's just faking he's on stilts. Pull your trouser leg out. Is he a giant? Is that 8 inches high? Picture is. No, I don't know. He's a big boy, all right. I don't know. This guy looks really tiny, though. They do that sometimes. They put a little dude in or a little woman. So the German beauty. She was 7 foot 2 and 7 foot 2 inches. She looks a lot taller than that. Anyway, so there he is, Genghis again. And she looks like she's penciled in. They do that. I'm not sure. Oh. They do that with the arm out. This looks penciled again. Sonia. Oh, sorry. 2 meters high. She was 2 meters high. 2 meters 4. So she was 7 foot high. And here's Ivan Markov. Definitely looks like Ivan Markov. Look at the size of his fucking boots. You could move a family of 6 in there in the 70s. Check him out. And why do they have these little things in there? Like, what are they for cigars? Sticks of dynamite? What? I've seen a lot of that in the Balkans and Russia. I've always wondered. And that is a good evidence for basically giant doors in the past. You know, that door is definitely designed for that geezer, isn't it? And not them littler people in the hat shop. I love that shot. That's a pretty funky shot, that is. Yes, a couple of big birds. I did explain about that big bird on Sesame Street. It was really, really dodgy. Talk about that later on. Vlogs. I'm going to expose all Sesame Street. Sorry if I'm going to shatter any of your illusions, but stuff you've got to know. So, yeah, he's really, really tall. Don't look too happy. There he is there. Let me see your legs. I'm not trusting them. That's his wife. His kid's not a giant, is he? His kid's normal-ish for now. My sprite will be massive later. See what I mean? They got like problems with their legs, haven't they, guys? Oh, no. He's got to scooch down to get his fucking head under the ceiling. He probably crawls through the door. Wow. Shit, he can't even put his head up. Wow. You know what he's thinking? He's thinking, I'm so fucking lucky. That's what he's thinking. Oh, he looks one happy, happy chappy. Wow. She's so pretty. She's so tall. It's all in the legs. What about this girl? We're going out with a friend. Yeah. You take your friend out so she cramps your style so you can get all the fellas, or is it the other way around? We know this shit goes down. Ooh, she's leggy. Oh, but it's Mickey Rooney. What a skank. Mickey Rooney's the smallest person in the world. Who knows that? So, we got Goddage. And he's massive. And this is supposed to be now humans were compared to him. Inky Doo. Loving his lion under his arm. Giant steps. So how big would you have to be? Boom. Boom. Because they can't get up and they got to go up a side staircase. There's no other reason they're there except for giantage, guys. I know. Let's make a massive staircase we can never ever walk up. That'd be good. No. There they are there. Steps. Pretty cool, that ones, aren't they? Giant steps are what you take walking in China. Yeah, the Queen were right social. The police, they were a right social engineering crew. So what we got on here? We got a Mount Meru, and we got 2 suns. We got 2 suns at this period. Only the 2. Maybe one fell off. We got 2 suns, guys. 2 suns and the Mesopotamian bas relief of some shit go down. With Goddage. So this guy's going to get something hammered in his head. He's going to hammer a nail in his head. Maybe it's just trapping him. Could be doing him just a favour. What are they doing under the ground? Or is that in the water? That's quite good. I wonder what it's made out of. It's, obsidian. Is it oh, I don't know what that's made out of. It's like Bakelite. And the Egyptians, let's have a look. They got some hookers. They look like bongs. Here, take my golden orb. Tech. Or my viewer. There's another viewer on my head. So yeah, these are weird shaped heads. These are definitely cone heads. And they look at Akhenaten and yeah, Obama. Yeah, it's got a cone head going on. And he's not even human. So Mesopotamian god again, whipping all the people, and he's a giantage. Okay, more giantage. Wow, now this one's a proper giant. He's massive, and he's drawing higher. Maybe marble. To say what that is, could be marble. Giant couple. These are really nice pictures. Look at this. These gaps, these holes here. Could be putlock holes for beams for what would have been flooring. Yes, indeed. So it would have been floor here, maybe further up as well. So there would have been floors in this building and something going on with the dome as well before this got zapped. This was a proper big, massive temple with a roof on it, guys. Oh, shit. Simple little bit of investigation tells you a lot, don't it? Well, that is down there. So he's one trippy looking Goddage. Look at that hat. Tech. Sheesh. So that's the Indians, Barbaria type cottages. She's having a leg massage, and she's in a. Is that a shell? No, a serpent, like in a shell. They do that. They have like cobras, or they have like shells. Cobras in the shape of a shell. You see that a lot with the Indian classics for sure. And again with the look at that happy hat there. Ooh. Giantage. Everyone's small. This building's amazing. Again with the windows. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely more enclosed, this building. No doubt about it. A lot more going on with that side. Well, I bet that was the biggest, fantastic building ever in its day. And inside there, statues inside too. Oh, killer. Brilliant. So this is more your Greco-Romano giant-ish thing going down. Wow, she's looking big. She's looking down at him. She's picking nits out of his hair. Like bored. Let's pick that knit out here. That's kind. Right, one at a time. I'm boss here. I'm bigger than the fucking lot of you put together. Okay, I'm the giant. I'm in charge. Right, what's your name? So I guess they were security, like they are now. Bouncers. There was a big dudes do bouncing, don't they? Don't need a brain, just need to be big. Again, see what I mean? With the shell. And that's the mystics, the Christians. Again, they got the giants going down. Look at this one. Oh, what is the matter with them? They're a bit melted. Okay, he's got his tablet. Apple tablet, probably. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I've got a splinter. Oh, I'll get that. I'm saying I can do stuff like that. Oh shit! I just broke a city with my foot. Fucking giant. I'm a giant. I'm going to bless these two freaky looking dress dudes. Wow, look at the dresses on them. And he's standing on a person. So there's always someone got to be suffering. It's got to be something to do with churches. I've noticed. He's pouring water into his briar. Pouring water into his briar. I'm going to wash your mind of your dirty thoughts, Henrik. I never actually had any dirty thoughts, your Messiah Ridge. No, you did. You did. You were having dirty thoughts. No, I wasn't. No, I haven't had dirty thoughts in days. You sure? No, sure. Oh, he's not. He's never sainted because God Jesus is already dead. Fat me. What's going on underground? Is that a ship? Underground? Can't get it anymore, Mag. Yeah, a fish. So he's walking on water. Is he? It's water underneath and a ship. Oh, this is warship. Warship. That's a clue. I wonder if that's a clue. Okay. Yep, I'm a big fucking giant dude. And Mesoamericans, they got the giants. They're every single culture, look. Electromagnetic tech, crazy looking fucking headwear, massive dudage, and womanage as well. Giants come in, male and female form. Is Egyptians? Oh, I don't know. That's Inky Dude hugging his lion. This dude. I was wondering, no, that's the child. These are adults. Okay, they're really big. I definitely think the ruling elite class of it, of what they call Rome, or the Senate of Rome, were giants. I really do think so. I've shown evidence of this in the past in Asian depiction form. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. That many-handed Krishna thing going on. Yeah. Fucking trippy. Love all that. Maybe that's what's going on. Like, she only got 2 pairs of hands and she's waving them around. And it's like, fuck me, look at the traces on that. I'm getting like loads of pairs of hands, man. I mean, that's definitely what's going down. I had a dream years ago. Anyway, I seen the many-handed, many-armed, beautiful blue, beautifulest blue in that dream. Multi-handed Krishna. I did see that in a dream once, many moons ago. Stuck in my mind. Well, not a dream. Yeah, it was a sort of dream. I guess you could say it was a dream. Fuck me. I got a lot of giant stuff, guys. Let's just have a look and scroll through. I got to the end. There you are. Whoa. I can't remember who that is. So I'm going to come back because that's been a bit of giantage, and I want to have a chat with you all. I'm coming up to and then we'll have a vote of what we're going to look at next. Enjoy that. A little bit of giants. So 700 of you still watching me improvise. Nothing ready. Everything's just up in the air. So boobage, yeah, bookage. Sorry, bookage came today. Okay, this is my proved book for me to go through, and it's available today. I'm going to get a box of 28. So what I'm going to do is somewhere along the line, in the near future, I will run a competition. And the winners, I'll work this out because I only get 28 copies, and I've gone and given every single one of my old and sold the rest of my Holy Grail of the Flat Earth, and I had 2 boxes of these. And this is the last copy, you know, I've got of my own book. I'll be like J.R. Hartley searching bookstores when I'm an old man. Have you got Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley? No, I'm sorry. After 50 bookshops, it's like, yeah, we've got it. What's your name, sir? J.R. Hartley. Oh, well, there's a warming moment. So I don't want to be going to go through that. Find my book on a charity shop fucking shelf in 20 years' time. Actually, that wouldn't be bad because you know, you get them all on. And Rankin and Stephen King, they all end up on there, don't they? So, Liddy, good to see you, my lovely friend. Chris Duggan, Ladybird Books. Okay, we'll look at some older ones we haven't seen on this channel, maybe. Okay, let me have a little look. Oh, dear, I've got a lot of Ladybird Books. They're awfully naughty, you know. I left the worst ones out because I don't have to explain myself. Okay. Yay, I love the summer. I love the summer. It's so Scotcho. Okay, they're older ones. Let's go further back. Pause, that's further back again. I Shatter Shed, that's further back. And Rumple Foreskin, that was quite good. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, all right then. We'll do a couple of these, but we've seen them before, though. All right then. Maybe not. We'll have a little giggle at some minute. Do. Okay. I seen a wicked one of Mona Lisa the other day. Mona Lisa after 4 vodkas. You should have seen the state of her. That's the Mona Lisa I prefer. The one that's not paralytic, poisoned. Yeah, more just happy with the plantage. Yeah, man, you get some wicked Mona Lisa pictures out there. Miss Piggy, yeah, what a fucking cow she was. Amazing, like a certain member of my family. Hiya! Kumi. Well, Miss Piggy, she was doting and in love with her. She treated him like shit. In fact, yeah, she used to fucking hate Kirby. So that was abuse itself. Oh, I've seen this before. This is that picture of someone took tripping, and it came out in a picture. I don't think there's anything wrong with laying on a bed of nails. I would do it, and I'd walk over coals. Man, if you can't control your women, you found a really good one. I concur with that. They don't have red hair like that much nowadays, do they, guys? Just saying. That's a real tattoo. I don't think they had tattoos back then. She's fucking covered. Tattoos, and you. Wow. See, I'm not big into tattoos. I think they fuck with the intrachromatic system. Yeah, it's like, you know, fucked up acupuncture. Just shot it out wherever and hope it'll all be all right. I think it makes people ill. If my vacuum cleaner had a wine cup holder. I might actually use it once in a while. See, that's causing division instantly, isn't it? Yeah, as women to be used as like sex objects. You know, men don't actually think that way. Just saying. I think they got a lot more to offer than that in this run. Like much more. The fat was too strong. See, I don't want to ever relate breaking winds to females and stuff. I don't think that's right. That's better. Let's focus on this. Weed cigarettes. They banned menthol cigarettes in Britain. Did you know that? Apparently, yeah, they kill you. Apparently, you suck them down too hard because it's like, I can't get a fucking whiff on this shitty minty fag. If you want to have the menthol experience, suck a polo and smoke a fag at the same time, and then you get a minty fag. It's vile. Yeah. How would you make a polo blush? You suck it all. The nipple bra. Oh yeah, they're brilliant. So if you're not big on the nipplage, you know, like look at the end of your little finger. Yeah. You get a bra to make it that much, which is epic. Because we've had a vote on Flat Earth British, haven't we, a few times, guys? And we have all not you girls, the guys. Yeah, not to cause opposition, but we have had a vote and we have agreed that it's all about the nipple. I'm not going to read this because I don't like it. It's like just basically shit. Yeah, it's this elitist dick. Yeah, he's slappage. And again, now you can spread your wings too. Let's have a look what this is all about. It's March 1970, a lovely era. My favourite. The music was awesome. So pod life could be a reality. We could all be in pods in the year 1972. Not really in the real world at all. But just more dreaming the real world. If you're a woman who would like to go outside, but you're having trouble understanding this simple message, please ask your husband to explain to you why. Women are restricted from supermarkets, hairdressers, bingo halls, maternity wards, libraries, and other centres of learning remain prohibited. Well, maybe get the year 2020 where that'll just be all of this. So, put some fun between your legs. Let everyone know your bicycle for fun of it with a t-shirt, backpack, and self-sticking reflection pad. That's actually a fucking really good deal. I miss cycling. Defiled by chickens. She was powerless. She was terrified. She was defiled by chickens. A Fluxley, crime and poultry thriller. Fuck me. I don't want to know how that goes down. Were the pullets guilty of foul play, or were they lured into a deadly game of lust and deceit? It was her word against theirs. The chickens, all of them. I swear it was the chickens. Really? No. It was the farmhands. Top of the team sitters. Stiffy Comet. G. Somebody said to me about the Bee Gees. It's like they're so Freemasonic. It's like the B, a G, be a G, like the Masonic G. Again, like G, Stiffy. His parents must have hated him. Do you think these headlights will fit your jalopy? Oh, fuck me, like jalopies are called jalopies. They weren't called jalopies in 1977 book by Mort Todd. Dead on Your Own. Mort Todd, Dead on Your Own. Weird. Oh, that's defiled by chickens. Let's have another look. I wrecked your toilet. I love this. This is quite a good one, actually. Yeah. Unspeakable horror. Just wait a few minutes before you go in there, okay? Seriously, I'm not kidding. By Spanky McFarland, 1957. Nobel Prize winner for disgusting literature. That'd be worth a read. Wrecked your toilet. Splattered it. Splattered. The TV's broken. It's pouring with rain. We don't have any books. And the radio needs batteries. What should we do? I don't know about you, but I'm going to go for a wank. By Jack Offer. Which one's going for a wank? I'm just asking. And what's the matter? What the fuck? He's obviously got 12 types of fucking gay going on with him, hasn't he? It's like, fuck me. I wonder what at the bum means. I crack my cap. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? I love his face. Look at, he's got the cravat on. Yeah, he's got the evil fucking Aldous Huxley fucking cravat on. Who else wears a cravat? What's his name? Noel Coward. I wonder why he called himself Noel Coward. Cock Anglers Weekly. No, this isn't comedy. This is real. They really got this. The best of British cocks, 2012. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Don't miss Topper's Vice revealed. Yeah. Well, now we know about that. You know, woman being beautified by chickens and cock handlers. I think there's definitely something deeper and more nefarious going on. Now, the best of British cocks. Bitch, you just made that bed by Dick Tingler. That's actually what it's called. It's brilliant. These books are brilliant. I bet they're brilliant reads. I love a good book. The Library Book of Deaf Cults. Illustrated Guide for Children. First chapter, Christianity. Second chapter, Globe Belief. Worst deaf cult of all. Fucking hell. Spinning balls. Fucking ludicrous. All of it. Stay fit, stay slim by taking amphetamines. That is good advice. Amphetamines do keep you pure slim. And to some extent, you think you're healthy looking. But your poor Brian gets shredded to bits. And he's just like fucking mentally ill and suppose. So I wouldn't have done that road at all, ever. They say children should be seen and not heard. They did say that when I was a kid. They used to say, shut the fuck up, Matt. You should be seen and not heard. Opium is fast-acting noise suppressant. So basically, on the end of the dummy, how do they do it? Available in easy extract, seed pods, and mint-flavored rubbing gum gel. Fucking hell. Used to be able to go down to the chemist and say 1910 and say, can I have a pot of opium, please? And they used to give you a penny pot. And you used to rub it into your baby's gums for teething, because they didn't do fucking teething powder in 1912. They had opium. Many uses. Brighten your day with Ritalin. Overcome depression, fatigue, lethargy. Improve spirits and performance with Ritalin. The depressed, the psychically fatigued, the apathetic, the overstated, and the moody. By Kipper. Yeah, these fucking psychiatric. You know, I blame Prozac for my mother's dementia, actually, because she weren't as bad before. She had 20 years of fucking Prozac. They was definitely Hypericum is what it is, Sir John's wort, and they just had entire population saying this stuff will make you happy, and everyone was on it. Was like super fantastic off their heads, no buzz, just yay, this is great. For like, just they were only supposed to be on it a short period of time. The doctors just keep giving it to everyone forever. Dehydrated water, guys. Yeah, that's right. You can get dehydrated water. Burnout. Empty contents of the can into 1 gallon of water. Stir until dissolved. Chill and served. So that's bloody confusing as fuck, Brian. Fish assholes. So Manhattan style. So, you know, nothing goes to waste. I said with sausages, it's all eyeballs and assholes. It's the same with fish. They keep fish bumps. I put them in foodage. Oh, magical penis wine. Give your magic penis. I would put that to the test. Come clean. That's good advice. Lotion. Big dicks halfway in. Gift shop lodging. Ooh, this is a good one. Excuse me. Do you have tight nuts or a rusty tool? Then use WD-40 in a man-sized pressure pack. Makes old tools like new again. Tools slide in and out with ease. Lubricates dry passageways. Makes screwing a pleasure. gives better penetration. Buy some today. I've already got some. Marijuana. It's not just hippies anymore. Fuck no. Shoot all hippies. They fucking smell. Yay, my first joint ladybird book. This is how I learned to skin up, man. They show you in 5 easy steps is, you know, how to get weed in and fucking, back in them days it was hash, you had to burn it a bit or roll it out if it was black ash. Get in the roach in, yeah, as he's doing there, he's killing it. He's killing it. That could be me. I didn't have my hair like that when I was a kid. It was all scruffy and I looked mental. My first joint ladybird book, one of the best ever written. Oh, learn about garages. It's totally fucking fat, mate. Big time. I don't think he's on about his engine. He's asked him life's going. Yeah, he's a moaning bastard. If anyone says that about their life, they're going to get that because that's how reality works. Fool. Magnum Light. Can have a lick. I was going to have a Magnum today, actually, but I settled for a Cornetto. It was really nice. Lovely. Is it a shed? Is it a hat? Or is it both? Yep, it's neither. It's a shat. The revolutionary shed hat that's taken the fashion and garden industry by storm. The lap lurch bowler looks a pretty good style. I like the cedar topper. I think I'd go with the cedar topper. Shatter hats, $1.9 in Birmingham. Totalitarian salads, fascism, communism, and monotheism. Whoa, sexy, sexy, sexy Stalin, Hitler, and God. Okay, by Gregorian Well, author of Despotic Puddings. Yes, they make lovely food. I'd go with their menus. Well, Hitler was a vegan, by the way, and was an animal rights campaigner. Tarot reading. A lot of your problems are your own damn fault. Bitch, you better reshuffle. I had my fortune told once, and the woman in the market, Madam, can't remember, she was really nice looking. She said, I can't look at your palm, and wouldn't let me, and started to freak me out. I went back and said, why won't you? She wouldn't. She said, something spooky going on. Don't know. I freaked her the fuck out. Anyway, combat Kata with baking soda. Did you know that baking soda has been shown to fight off cancer, stave off colds and flu, and even treat radiation poisoning, along with a good old cigarette? All of these just pennies a day. By Dr. Simon Chucky fucking Wanky. Wanted dead or alive. Schrodinger's cat. What about neither? If you give a cyclops a kitten, yeah, what? She will love it. Yeah, I'm telling you what, this discrimination against cyclops is going to have to end in flat earth British ramage. Okay, we're not doing any opposition, not even to creepy little one-eyed children. They're okay. He loves that little kitten. You won't strangle it just because you got from fucking eye. Hey guys, look, see on that brown knoll? I just took a massive shit on there. Like, really massive. Like, I held it up for an entire trip. Oh, I love a good book on shit, especially in space. Isaac Asimov. Yeah, classic sci-fi novelist. Well, I saved up for a long time. I took off this spacesuit. Not in a vacuum, nothing happened. There's Earth. South America. Microwave the fucking dog. Now, I think this happens a lot more than you might imagine. Yeah? No, I really do. I can imagine a lot of psycho little children putting their poodle, especially them little ones they get now, them shih tzus, or them ugly little pug face ones, which are really cute, by the way. I bet they're pinging them all the time in the microwave oven. Raising a psycho killer. Yeah, I fucking know that goes down. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you know there's a point system for running people over. You know, like 8 points for an old lady, etc. You know this goes down. The driver's guide to hitting pedestrians, so you don't fuck it up and get it right next time. Let's disinfect the fuck out of everything. This is the generation that is now. Yeah, they are so fucking obeybo. It's scary. Yeah. but there is millions that are not. I think we're going to outweigh them. I think we're in the minority at the moment, but soon we're going to be the majority, and they will be the minority. They will feel stupid for their nappies on their faces. I tell you something else. They're going to look fucking ridiculous with a big suntan over the top of their head and like all of the bottom of their face all white where they've had the fucking mask on, and they just hang it over their mouths. They don't even put it over their nose. Have you seen that, guys? Like nearly all of them. It's like, you fucking stupid things that never existed. Lady Book of Dinosaurs. Yeah, this is where I learned about dinosaurs not being able to have sex, reproduce, or even eat at all. Stuck my head in the oven. This is me today. Yeah, I'm burnt-faced man today. The whole situation is rather stupid and embarrassing. You should be embarrassed. You should be actually hold your head in shame. You look ridiculous. What will your wife say? What will your mother say? I got no sympathy. Sorry, guys. It's fucking stupid. The quest for a face and a dick. Now, this could happen a lot. I reckon I think there is a lot of men out there with no face and no dick, guys. Yeah. So you just have to roam around. Yeah. By touch, I guess, because you can't see because you've got a face. And listening because you've got ears, I guess. So by taste, touch, and hearing, you got to navigate your way through the reality and see if you can find yourself a dick and a face. A face and a dick. That sounds gay. The history of Fleetwood Mac. Oh, I love this one. Look at this. Yeah, here you go again. You say you want your freedom. She looks like Stevie Nicks. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I think I'm going to bump into Stevie Nicks one time. She thinks she's Welsh wizard, but she's not, because I am. Taking Dad to rehab. Fuck me. Did they kick in all right, love? Yeah, wicked. I can't feel my legs, so love. I think I'll go to the toilet for lay down a bit. His wife looks really tanned and cute as well. Such a shame. Like, Daddy, look, there's a nuclear power station. yeah, nice. Somebody done his tire. Holy shit, we're high as fuck, Ladybird book. I remember reading this by Beatrix Potter, wasn't it? We're high as fuck. Yeah. So there was the toad, the rabbit. Oh, what was the rabbit's name? I didn't know really that in them days that, you know, they were fucking on drugs, but they all had it. Oh, that's a picture of Donald Trump. Ladybird book of Donald Trump. It doesn't go too deep. It just shows a picture. Hardy boys. He touched us last sleep. Look at his face. and he left a little note. I touched you in your sleep. That's creepy, isn't it? Like, I think something's touching me. That's not my hand. That is really creepy. Worst thing is, that's their teacher. Franklin W. Dixon. The statue that started talking mad shit. Yeah, guess what? What? The Earth's a globe, really? Yeah, we're spinning in space. Yeah, 250,000 miles away. We're going to do you know that? Fuck me, she's a mad cunt. I'm running. By Caroline Keith. Keen. Far off in the distance is where you should fuck off. What? Over there, Messiah? Yeah, over there. See that dot? Yeah, that mountain. Yeah. Fuck off over there. Okay, thanks. Yeah, the ass. Yeah, he's like, I'm not going that way. You can go in that way. Fuck that. Let's make bombs. Ladybird book. That's where a lot of people actually got their bomb making skills. It's from the Ladybird book they gave us in school. That was nice of them. That was one of the better things they'd done. Being polite to a stuck-up bitch. That's a good guide. I think that is a needed thing. It's like war and peace guide, isn't it? Yeah, just got to be sneaky. Yes, surreptitiously. Get her later. Yeah, give her an exploded. I know. Pierce the ends of her husband's condoms. That'll get the bitch. Tiffany spreads her legs and catches crabs. An adventure she will never forget, but with unfortunate consequences. By Penny Spender. Spend a penny? I get that. That's stupid. You will fall in. Die. How to spot foreigners. The Ladybird Learning Brexit series. Timmy, is that one over there? Oh, I'm not actually sure. I've not yet seen one. I've only seen pictures, you see. Oh, it looks like an indigenous person, maybe from Africa, would I say? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Lucy. It's really difficult to say. Oh, let's just watch a bit. It's taking his clothes off. Let's not watch anymore. Let's go in. A burning sensation. Real stories from the case files of Dr. Benjamin Heyman, MD. 10 valid reasons to go see a doctor. Yeah, just go for a Vindaloo, has the same effect. But she looks really happy about it. Ah, that's a lovely warm feeling. But no, blow. Protect and survive. Christmas, nuclear war, my favourite. In the event of a nuclear strike at Christmas, 1. Do not have snowball fights in Fallout Ash. Because you'll still be alive, is it? And do not make Fallout snowmen. What? 2. If you run out of food, eat the Christmas tree and first remove tinsel, baubles and other ornaments. Rub Mullen's wine into your irradiated gums. That's actually a brilliant idea. 3. Package deceased family members in discarded wrapping paper and do not use ribbons. Yeah, that would be kind. Does he write somehow? Use spare gift tags as corpse identification toe tags. That is actually genius. Should we use Christmas tags for toe tags for Granny? Yes. You know, the one with the robin on it would be nice. Yes, I think it would. Crafts for retards. Through the hands thou shalt live. Yeah, I think pottery and squidging your finger like into clay is really therapeutic. I fucking love squeezing a big fucking wet lump of clay, yeah, and fingering it. Daisy doesn't want to be a burger. I love cows. I really do. Have you seen that video out there with that girl and she's playing guitar and the cow comes laying down and giving her loves and she's like got her head back going, eyes closed, going, play me more music. That's so beautiful. Have you seen that video flying around, guys? Yeah, it's fucking wicked, isn't it? So lovely. 500 of you still watching me. Why? Mummy's poisoned you. Yeah, she took me and gave me a vaccination. Our son is idiot. That is a good title for a book. My son is an idiot book. Brilliant. Never trust a pig. No, that's good advice as well. Oh, learning to live with COVID-19. Daddy's been sent home from work with a dry cough. Murder plastics down, children. Let's get him. We'll dip him in lye later. There'll be nothing left of him by 12 o'clock. Won't even have to bury the fucker. Waterboarding with mother. All you have to do is wear a face mask in the rain. They will be waterboarded. Mick, the racist dog. Yeah, you fucking looking at me? Ginger, Goldilocks, and the bedroom tax. Yeah. Ladybug Guides to the Dog's Bollocks. Now, if you're American and you don't know, buy Kit Kat. If you don't know, Dog's Bollocks is actually a really, really good thing. And the UA government track and trace Ladybug book. This is how it's really going down. I don't know if you know this. I've never actually done it. I pretend, if I go in anywhere, I pretend that I'm track and tracing and I don't do shit. So, yeah, I had a letter through the door. Oh, the futility of existence. Let's just stop in there. Letter from the door from the council, my evil government-y council landlords, where I am living. And the letter said, okay, that somebody has been really, really naughty and built a fire pit in the garden and left it there. This is strictly against regulations for you to stay warm or even have a bonfire. And not only that, they sent somebody to remove my little tiny fucking square brick fire pit that I have in the night and my little bit of bonfire. So where I am in Auschwitz Stalag Luft fucking 13, I ain't even allowed a fire pit, guys. I really need to fucking bounce from this place as soon as I can. Telekinesis. I should definitely be practicing more telekinesis. I am practicing it anyway. Don't even worry. 10 things that have never been said. Oh, I bought tickets for Kenny Loggins. Best ever. That's never been said. Stories about Kenny Loggins. The Ladybird Book of Hot Dads. It's the title of a book that should never have been permitted. And Mel had a brilliant joke about this. Pause. Better joke that she said was, oh, one of my relatives is in a coma. Like, coma? Which one? It's like, my nan. My nan. The top homicidal cop harassed by a dame. Will you fuck off, please? I can't hear myself think. She's like, oh, please, you promised. Yeah, right. That's just fucking stupid reality. I think I'm going to end on this one. Okay. Baggy prices. Moment of truth. You don't look very happy. I wonder why that is. She looks a bit disappointed. But look, these go on forever, and I've showed more. I've shown loads. This one's quite good, though. Diarrhea in a can. Yeah. Diarrhea. But I should never know. So, yeah, somebody give me a link. I don't know if I still got it. Absolutely fantastic link. It says, are we being sold our own shit? And it's sort of evidence points towards that some of the fuel that they give you in petrol stations, etc., not methane, but it's something to do with like some sort of fuel that they get out of 5 degrees cooler than today tomorrow. That sucks. They might be selling us our own shit, is what I'm saying. In fuel, not me. I don't drive. Anyway, Decat, love the Misty. Hey, today was first on live chat. Ah, you was first. Okay, Cat wins. She was first. Cat will make massive efforts to give us information in comments, so I really thank her for that. Excuse me. Builds a bigger fire pit. No, mate, listen. Yeah, twats, this is the second one I've had. I had a letter back about a month ago saying it's a fire hazard for somebody to be sticking a brick in the door and holding the door open. Well, I never put a brick in the fucking door. That was a dirty fucking junkies next door holding the door open so they can fucking walk through. I busted them about it. And then they sent a letter fucking complaining to every house. So, like, that's 2 I've had in a month. This place is really on top. I just... Bent over. It's real. The magnet stick, ironically, don't bother. The foot. Well, I've seen like stacks. It's real, all right. For me, I've seen someone with fridge magnets stuck to their arm. But why are they sticking all over? Are they magnetized all over? I've seen women sticking them to their chest. Not like literally. I'm just saying. I've seen. Have you seen that? No, just going like that and sticking all over, not just where the jab is. Like the whole of them's become magnetized. There's something wrong with the sun. Okay, that light one right today, guys. It was white. It was intense. I've never felt it like it in my life. And it went from icy fucking cold, piss poor, no energy at all, overnight to scorching. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, what's it? Something up with the sun. And it could be like a link between the vaccine and something to do with electromagnetic changes, atmospheric changes, something to do with this place, what we're in. Okay? They may be just biding time. Before they fuck up. I think they have fucked off. I think they've let us hear Skeleton Crew. I've said it all along. I really do think. And I think the tests are they're looking for someone. I really do. They don't like the Indigo children. Thanks for linking that up, Carla Red Pill Love. So yeah, that's what it's about today. It's exciting news of the Holy Grail, the Great Reset. Nothing like that is available on Earth anywhere. It is the biggest red pill anywhere on Amazon or anywhere. I've said stuff in there is like fucking gonna really, really damage him. I can't believe. I keep thinking that hang on, this is like I'm in the middle of like some great unveiling. Yeah, I'm the internet worm. I get it. I break it all. I get it. I'm the master disaster. I get it. But now this, these are my biggest red pills that I know of. I tell everybody right in the beginning about Edward Bernays and the Tavistock Institute just to let them know that everything in the news and everything mainstream is absolutely bullshit. None of it's real. They let it go through. It's just everything that I say in it is killer. Wicked. We got to get this out there, guys, okay? And who knows? I never made anything on the last book after all that bullshit that went out, hoping to get something out of this. I mean, this is not a materialistic money-making fucking venture. This is about truth. These, okay, I could have buttered up to be like, you know, mainstreamy bullshit that made them very well, but these are deep truths. Keys to a new reality, both of them. Okay, everything we need to know. Antiquitech, free energy, ecotech, the health, the lot, it's all in there. And our well-being, you know, everybody who's on the FEB journeys felt a lot better than they did fucking years ago. Am I wrong? Changing lifestyles, life choices, and learning to trust again. That's nice, because that was gone for a long while in my life particularly. So learning to trust again in friends, finding friends, feel like family and love. Just best thing ever. Is that Jenny? You need to earn money to live. Well, yeah, I just fucking was. The thing is about authors is authors are skint. Okay, they're usually like Van Gogh. I'll be discovered like after my death or something, which is shit. So yeah, last week or two I've been just fucking struggling. It's usually the case towards the end of the month anyway for me. But yeah, not good. All goes on bills. Too much, not enough coming in and too much going out. So that would take some pressure off me. What are you doing, Bunny? Come here. Excuse me, I've got Bunny Rabbit, yeah? Come here. Come here. Let me show you YouTube. Come here. My bunny. My bunny. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you. Excuse me. Excuse me. She eating my Ethernet cable. Somebody said that she's clever and she did it on purpose to keep me off YouTube so that I could spend time giving her cookies and smooths. And I think that's true. I think she worked out that whatever he's doing on the talking to, it comes through that wire. If I eat that wire, he can't do no more of that talking, and then you've got to give me constant smooths. That's what's happened. That's what she was doing. Yeah, they're really clever. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. They don't like things moved either. They don't like change very much. Definitely made some friends. Lifetime friends. Same year. God, shock. Same year, my brother. Lifetime friends. Yeah. You can bullshit up till now. Steve Richards, my brother. What's that? Has anyone seen the vid Wi-Fi try and pair with jabbed bloke? No, I definitely think there's a connection with it all, but I don't think that's solely it. It's definitely a bigger thing going on. When we break this code, we'll know exactly what this place is and what we're in. If we can handle it, or if we even can understand it. I was thinking that myself. I was thinking, maybe we won't be able to understand it. You know, if it was something like a Mobius loop, where we were in the middle, for example, and it was like dimensional, then we wouldn't be able to have any perception of it. You know, like an ant walking along and you just standing next to it. It has no perception of this giant person standing next to him. Maybe just sees a slice of leg or something, or boot. I mean, I feel that's us, you know, like to the fourth dimension, we wouldn't be able to perceive it. You know, like the Flatlander video that, you know, Carl Sagan always goes on about, where if you put your elbow into the fourth dimension, they would only see a slice or we would only see the slice, because we wouldn't be able to have any reference to it. So even though this stuff I think is there, it's difficult for us to perceive it as small, tiny, trapped in a 5th century perception, earth dwellers, tiny, with all of this around us. And we don't even know what we're doing yet and what we're in. Rastafari, you agree with me, do you, good brother? Swan Torres, have you a New Zealand breed of bunny? I don't know what she is, but she's a luxury bunny. She's like the Lamborghini Cocha of bunny rabbits. I mean, she's soft and smooth and very pretty. Over Billy, whoa, $99 off of HM Ladybug. Ask and you will receive. Thanks, that's so nice. I guess these super chats at the end of the month, and it covers my rent. I pays my rent and all my taxes and shit. This is actually, I do this professionally. I asked nobody for nothing, not even the state. And I'm on my own in the world. So I do a good job. I'm quite happy with that. Kathleen McFarland. Yeah, Bowie, Spooky. Yeah, changes. Yeah, definitely. A lot of his songs are reset. And he's definitely, you know, Space Odyssey. Fucking social engineering. Juicy Bob, change clothing, and so much more. I think rope and change clothing protect you from EM bursts, electromagnetic weaponry, possibly. We've thought about in the past. Johan Phillips, good to see you from Canada. Brown Eyes, loving the epic FEB family. There's still 500 of you in the house. Is that somebody's frowny face, their angry face? Facebook by Yashawa M. Mazia. Is that because I mentioned diarrhea? Yeah. Angry face on me. Oh, I've upset somebody. Sorry, angry face, Yatsumi person. But he might be angry about, like, globe. So I mentioned doesn't exist. She gave us Mickey in colour. Juicy Bob. So yeah, everyone like I'm going on about Adolf Hitler in my last video, saying, "Are you stupid, Matt? You know that's Walt Disney, don't you?" So, well, I have heard this, but the guy talking to Mannerheim in the railway carriage is said to be Adolf Hitler in his Adolf Hitler part before he turned completely American. Okay, and then turns into a completely different looking person with a pencil moustache, lost his German accent completely, and his small stature, and became a completely different person. That's doable. Okay, look at Lady Di. Yeah, she became Elton John's husband. Di Furnish, whatever his name is. Ryan Alder. Damn Australia, this place is fucking mental. There's something coming. Yes, there is. Something big is coming. Something big is coming, guys. I know it is. It's just massive. And do you know what? I keep getting this like really weird feeling. I keep thinking, like, I keep saying it actually in my mind. We did this. This is how we're doing. Even when I look at the destruction of the past, I'm thinking, I know it's a different time, but I'm sure I've got something to do with this. Honestly, I really do think. I don't think that because we do stuff in this time that it doesn't have an effect on all the other times. Like I say, and all of the histories are waking up simultaneously, guys. It's bigger than you could ever imagine. We're going to approach it. We are approaching the biggest moment that's ever happened in anything, in any time ever. This has never happened before, ever. Broke it. Fucking reset. It's been going over and over and over again. We've exposed it. Millions just. The only other great reset book out there is by that economist, Schwab, what's his name? Schweben, the economist. It's the only other guy who's got like and that one's pretty apocalyptic. That's the one, the book that says you will own nothing and you will be happy. Thanks. That sounds great. Great donation. Yeah, so I get them at the end of the month. So PayPal me up. That would be fucking excellent. Mickey, finally caught you live. Avenue Milky. They don't the thing is, my views sort of are weird. They like sometimes they go woo, sometimes they go that, but all of the time my subscriptions still grow. Yeah. So it's not like you know, it's my subscriptions are growing a lot. You know, they grow like 1,000, 1,500 a month. Yeah, my views do not tally with the extra thousands turning up, if that makes sense. They're the same as they were a year or so ago or more, when I had tens of thousands less. See what I mean? It makes no sense. Be shadow banned. But I still get enough that I, you know, to persevere moving forward. I will fucking push past all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Cowgirl, hello. Deco. We were giants. Oh, we are the giants, yeah. And other people, you see the littler people. I thought that too. What about the buildings? Massive, yeah. So I bet you're looking forward to seeing your name in that book, aren't you, Carla? I bet you didn't know about that. So I shot a few people in it, actually. David Weiss, a video that I watched years ago of his. Curiosity, Curious Life of Flat Earther. Curious Life. He's in there. What else did I shout? Well, Flat Earth British think tank all the time anyway. Drumstick, yeah. Wow, Ladybug, $100. Yeah, no, fucking hell. That's just so beautiful, Ladybug. Thanks for that. That's like a quarter of my rent. Takes pressure off. Relax on, think about juicing you up. So basically, I will reciprocate any favors by giving you the best use on the internet. I shit if you not. And what I do intend on doing, like I said, is I'm going to get stuff together. I think about it and take a little bit more time in between my big vlogs. I don't want to take your breath away. Okay? I'll creep you out. I'll scare you anyway, but take your breath away. That's what I'm going to do. Do you believe I can do that? Okay. I'm not sure we are ready for it. We will be when we know we are. I don't feel we are either. Not yet. You know, I don't feel I am. But I feel there will be a point in the very, very near future where we will. I feel we're on the precipice of that, right on the edge now, where we will be at that spiritual state where things will make more sense to us. I'm seeing things a lot deeper and more, just more complex than ever before, guys. Okay, and it's part of this awakening. It's deeper sense, deeper feelings, deeper emotions, deeper thoughts, more meaningful. Seeing beauty everywhere, thoughts, deeds. It's fucking amazing. See, Lord, good to see you. Down the rabbit hole. Yeah, it's funny they say about like the follow the white rabbit and that. Do you think there's something in that, like more of a code going on? I think there might be, you know, guys. I think it's a bit iffy. I got a black rabbit, by the way. She's lush. Big and black. Very nice indeed. Rabbits love cable, so I found out, man. Bloody shit. No, don't worry, I had magicked another one out of nowhere. So what's bend over say? I was, you made me laugh the other day. I was walking up the road and I remembered your name and made me giggle. Probably sounds like Amazon shill, but Kindle Unlimited is a good way to read books. You can read a good bit of it. Sounds like Amazon, probably Amazon shill. I don't know what that means, but don't fuck up my book sales. My first thing, bro. Cow, Martin's bunny voice. Have I got a bunny voice? I guess I have. I will wait till the second bookstore for $3, but it's going to be in $3 in second-hand shop. You're going to have to wait a few years for that, my friend. You can get the two, you know, on an offer thing on Amazon. Two, less money. It's really good. And there'll be parts 2 to questions out in time for Crimbo, and then I'll put out the Trinity of the Holy Grail Trinity. Cleverly. I want a Bernie signed paperback edition. Look, everyone who wants signed books, I can send them out. It's going to take a lot of time. I did this the last time. I only get X amount, like I said. So you will have to give me your addresses and like pay me through PayPal or what have you, and I'll just send them off and sign them up. I don't mind doing that. I did it the last time. I sent fucking just dozens and dozens out. Because I had 2 boxes, and that was 28, 56 I had. I sold the rest at a convention and left myself bloody 1. Denise Max. If I'd have had more books, I'd have just fucking sold stacks at that convention. F is for TV. Nice one. Dead Slaves. Record your book on DVD. No, I've already thought about an audio book, but I was also thinking about it in some female comforting voice, possibly not mine, doing it, and I would supply the beautiful pictures. I got great. Echo and the Bunny Man. I love Echo and the Bunny Man. Love. Ooh. Haley Jackson. Let's focus on Haley Jackson. Right. Don't be a fucking stinge and wait for a second-hand store. Yeah, don't be for stinge. Listen to Haley. Stingy. Support the legend. They call back. Oh, I love you, Haley Jackson. You're always sticking up for me. Such a good mate. So, Michael, what's happening, my brother? You're mad about stuff? Well, not really. I don't do the attachment thing. I'm more about like people and friends and that, because I've like literally lost every single thing in my life over and over again and started afresh, like with just a bag of clothes and new flat, new belongings, new everybody, and new every life, new life. I've done it loads of times, guys. Yeah, like a fucking gypsy. So, Dragon Sage, Chippy Shake, my lovely friends. John Trotter's here. Caught them with Epstein's Island. I talked about all that. It's fucking horrible. It's PD stuff in it. Ugh, creeps me out. think about them. Fractal thinking and kickstarting the restoration of timeless hive telepathy liberated from the beast of the hive system. Fucking Arwin does the bestest comments ever. Yeah, because he's so fucking clever. Ugh. Hang on. Red pill. Can't red pill. Trees of Gracious Year. I will do a read of your book. You can have a taster read on Kindle, as I said. It gives you the first bit about the globe light and everything else. You will chuckle because, you know, as you're reading, it sounds like me doing a vlog. It's really good. So I wanted signs. Denise, okay. Like I said, as soon as I get them in, when I'm on a vlog or I do a community thing, I'll tell you I've got them. Then you'll have to send me your addresses and we'll have to work it all out. Okay, guys. But I said somebody can win one on a competition. Anyway, or maybe more. See how many I get. Buy 2 books, keep one, and give one away. That's a good thing, Dragon Stage. So if you've read it, turn it on to someone else. Wake them up. Red pill them. Because this is all this is. It's juicy fucking red pillage, guys. One after the other. You know it. I just read out what was in there. So I'll show you once more. Let me just show you. Thank you, Steve, my brother. No, I wouldn't eat a burger if I was paid, mate. I won't put that shit in my fucking party. Jesus fucking Christ. MattLeague7gmail.com. My website will be back in the near future. I just want to show you. There it is. There came out today. A little bit of a delay while it was being reviewed by Amazon, but it's there, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. Now, if you do buy the book, do me a solid and write a review, guys. I had one twat fucked up my review on my last book, saying, "Oh, he's fucking opposition. He got one eye on the fucking cover." Now, I haven't got one eye on the cover because I'm not the fucking guy who printed the fucking book. Okay, what happened was that's a picture of me taken off of my YouTube, and they've cropped it so it fitted the fucking page. You know, I don't think there's any like giant Illuminati thing going on with it because they want to let the book go through. So I'm just saying, it's like, write me a positive one in there and keep a customer review thing 5 rating. So then it'll get, if it gets good, see, it's like YouTube, they shares it out more and I get more recommendations. You might, you know, see it on the side of your feed, your MSN feed one day, and see this there. Okay, they'll push it more. So yeah, please, if you do read there, write a review. Okay, and these links are in the descriptions box below. And not that pride is a bad thing. I do definitely feel a sense of pride from what we've achieved here. 2 books. To me, the best truth and information on the internet. Looking at all the other books, none of them are red pilling. Not this way. None of them. It's all fucking wishy-washy bullshit, guys. I'm sorry, it is. Don't mean to be critical, but no one's done this. And it's nothing like this has ever been said before, okay? It's new to the world. So, oh, I didn't fucking share it, did I? Anyway, there it is. I didn't share it. Okay. There it is. I'll put the link in below the descriptions box. Okay, guys? And there's a 2. Warning, addictive. Score your copies on Amazon. See what I mean? It's like A Mason, isn't it? Or A Mason. Definitely something going on with that. And they cleaned it up, haven't they, Amazon? Let's be honest. So a little right up there from John Levy. Or Levy. I always says Levy, but other people says Levi. It's like the dreams. But I like to say Levy. It's me. So he also swears and curses and takes a piss when blatant lies and injustices are apparent. So I do swear. Somebody said, "Oh, I don't like you, Martin," in my comments the other day. So I used to be so nice. So I haven't changed that much. And I've always sworn, yeah, but you never used to be like a foul mouth or anything. It's like, what, was I living in Armageddon before? Was I? Fucking. Anyway, I got to fuck off. And we see a few of you in chat before I go. Winter. In the book titled, what? How to Escape the Traps of the Satanic Beast System. It's a bit of a mouthful, but yeah, I get your point. Print that down a bit and it'll work. No apologies, congratulations. I haven't written a book. Cheers. I may end up becoming like a prolific author. It's That's what I was thinking. Well, I'm a prolific YouTuber, guys. I got nearly 2,000 fucking videos on YouTube. And look how many subs we got over all of our channels. There's what? 35,000 on this, 26 on the Tatari, and 14 on the Fat Earth British, 5,000 on the Nectar. Fuck me. Thousands on Facebook, thousands on Instagram. Oh, it's gone insane. It's up to about 100,000 I could reach in a day. Now, star to my brother, who's Brian Evans in Flannery. So, yeah, that was a nice night. Thanks for joining me, so many of you guys, especially on a Think Tank channel. There was a fair few in there then. I will be back definitely on the weekend, and I will try and get a little bit of content on this channel in before then, if anything should arise. More stuff comes in. Anything pressing or important, you will soon hear about it. Okay, guys? May need smoke pipe. No. Yeah, E-Greens. I think I may need the smoke pipe now. Lovely little... Cammy, don't get me to sleep, because every time I do a live feed, I'm sort of hyped up for a bit. Super freaking fun surprise this show. Thank you. Much love. I'm watching now. I missed this. Oh, never mind, Jenny. Watch it back. Thank you for everything and support, and thank you for being a good pal to my son as well. He really does appreciate that, and you commenting on his channel. My son's channel, Lawrence Liedtke, is Welsh Dragon Metals, and I dedicated the book to my son. I dedicate this book to my son Lawrence for being my rock through hard times, and we've been through hell, the two of us, and he was the better of us. He was the more sensible and the one that kept us steady when it was rough seas. Okay, so I really do appreciate that. Gary there, and Kathy Gortman. Bye, everyone. Nostar, have a great day if you're in America, whatever you've got to do next. And Haley, hey Johnson, hey Jackson, where are you? Where are you? It must be really, really late in Australia, Tasmania land, wherever you are. Just thinking about it. Anyway, thank you all. Bend over. Kind of point taken. Okay. Sorted that off, didn't we, brother? Werewolf, Dragon Sage. Since your last book burning, wow. First of all, I had all that trouble with it, and then it was completely ignored by the flat Earth community as a whole, which is really weird and suspicious, as if you ask me, because you'd think they would have celebrated one of their own. I wrote a fantastic flat Earth book and was on Amazon up there with all of the other flat Earth great authors like fucking Robotham or Carpenter below me, and Eric Dubay, 200 proofs, you know? Well, I think it's pretty fantastic, but obviously the flat Earthers didn't. Jersey Bob, fuck you too, as well. C Coop and Connie. You read all about yourselves in this book. I get it if I were you. Tom Stanley, I gotta watch you later. Good on you, brother. Dream Watcher. I want to be remembered for the right reasons. Imagine being remembered for the wrong ones. Hey, just saying. Hippie shake. I'm getting a really good feeling right now. It's like almost as if like the Most High is saying, "Man, nice one," and he's like, "Get a pat on the back." Feels really good. Eric's a legend. Yeah, I like the way that Eric keeps himself to himself. You know, he still supports his community. He's there for him and that, but he's not with the bullshit, is he? He's beyond it. And I tell you what, I see him like, you know, like small YouTubers who've got like not many subs, like Christopher, who's Center of the Universe now on YouTube. He changed his name. I've seen Eric comment on there, and I thought, oh, that's really nice. And he gave him support, you know, and I really like that. I really like that he goes to, you know, small channels and he shows his support to them. It's really lovely. And that, you know, for people, that's like, whoa, Eric Dubay, fucking epic. And it gives them, you know, incentive and inspires them to go on, which is fantastic. And he does inspire a lot of people. So that's really good. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Jimmy. Inspires people to look at the truth. I don't agree with everything you say because there's a little bit of opposition in there, and I don't do opposition. That's got to go. Hugh, all of it. Otherwise, the world will never heal. The opposition remains. This world will never heal. There will always be division. amongst us all. We won't be able to live like that, guys. Never. Me too. He is a genuine good guy. Capilocious. There you go. You can tell anyway. You can tell the way other people have conducted themselves. And I've been here for 6 years now, since mid-2015, since his first flat earthing. And he's been consistently cool. Kept it real. Desert Diagnostics, way back machinery. I've heard of that. Murphy, great show. Thanks. All right, brother. Cool. Colorblind, yeah. Good to see you. Cheers, Bob. And Dunnett Saturn, much love from Jamaica. Oh, Dun, sweet nuts, Jamaica. I do. A swahit. Dragon Sage. What's that? Got Eric there? How insane. Eric Dubay has issues, but he has dedicated, and he's a good explainer. This is exactly what I mean. Yeah, there's other stuff in there. That's just caused fucking trouble. And your ass has made us look fucked. Eric Dubay needs to look into the globe theory. Seems to be popular. Very funny, Steve. Yeah, imagine. Look into the globe theory. Oh, I've tried to keep it real, Ciro. I've been up and down like a fucking roller coaster. I've had it all, been wiped out, fucking tried again. You know, we started on 0 subs like on September 2019, and we got back here in, well, basically I had to make another couple of hundred videos to get back to where I was before I got taken out. But I did. And fucking great, got a community. It's brilliant. Dave! Good to see you, my brother. And Drumski, who does brilliant t-shirts. Check Drumski's channel, Drumstick74, who does Italian t-shirts and stuff. I think he's still doing them. You get him through his website. Just click his channel name. Mama loving Life Essentials. Just catching up with the last bits of a show. Love to all. Good to see you, sister. Carrie Cameron. And who's that? Hello, Ibana. Legendary bookage, indeed. Hash Rastafari. Oh, life's like that, isn't it? Life's like a box of chocolates. I fucking hate that guy. So there it is. Holy Grail. The Great Reset. So yeah, I'll do little excerpts of it along the way, probably on the weekend when I do shout it again on my Flat Day vlog. I want to thank everyone who took part and has contributed to this book and made it that juicy. Yeah, I know, all that fucking juiciness, guys. Anyway, that's me. And ooh, Colorblind just give me a score as well, $20. Thanks, sweetness. That's fucking epic. So flat thumbs. I'm going to fuck off. I got stuff I got to do, and I've been busy all day, and I'm getting a bit knackered now. Chris Duggan gives a shout. What's he say? Gives a shout so I can go to bed at 6:30 a.m. Chris, get a bed, mate. Staying up. I'm keeping you awake. I'm awfully sorry. All right, then. Anyway, you had your shout, mate. Good food, good work. Thanks, Rastafari, brother. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Sonia. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Bend Over. Alva Billy, you got Bend Over behind you. Don't laugh, make your ball banger. He's coming up behind you too. Re-say that. Brown Clown Eyes, good to see you. Oh, Drumstick. Chris again. Nice to see you, brother. And you are. Truthers. The cat. Ooh. And yeah, thanks for 25k as well this week. That was stunning. Ooh. And Sketches and Robert. Okay, make sure to buy my book. Use the linkage and do yourself a favor and get a deep red pill. If you like Flat Earth British vlogs, you'll fucking love this. So the best vlog I ever did. Okay, and make sure to catch up on all my other. Here, that's just been linked. All my other basically videos. If you haven't seen that San Francisco one, I do suggest you do, because it's a bit of a mind splat. And I was interested in that Belgian video, not a car in sight. Completely different scenario. So flat thumbs, good night. Sweet dreams. Oh, I'm going to sleep eventually. It's Tuesday, yeah, I know. It feels like a Friday. It's good, isn't it, Dank? Anyway, I got to go. Oh, Randy's here. This one. Good to see you, Randy. Anyway, double flat thumbs with bells on. Okay, double flat thumbs. better than what fat firm. It's like book day, double fat firms with bells on. Okay. And then we finish with Jizzy, Bob, Carla, and Maggie. I think Maggie's there. Okay, that'll do for tonight. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. Fun book. Ripple the world. Wake everybody up. Get us out of this shit. Soon as.